recording! Let's go see what this event is all about. I believe I heard it's card game themed, so that'll be, something. I have not touched the card game. When the card game first dropped, I speed ran, like, pretty much all the content that there was at the time, and then I just never touched it again. Hello there, my little Genshits! You like the card game, Captain Cunnington? It's okay. Like, I'm not offended by the card game's existence, and it's good that they are adding other stuff to do in the game. I just don't find it particularly interesting. Or worth pursuing outside of the mandatory requirements for it. Not even mandatory. I don't think I even had to min-max, get all the rewards like I did. Just because it was there. Also, I got Pardo off screen. Kirara. Pardo at home. Yeah, I had forgotten about it. I think I forget. I forget what I did on the Tuesday the update came out, but I think I ended up going kind of late. And then just kind of forgetting about it, and so I just went ahead and did it off screen. And it's a good thing I did, because literally all I did was 2 singles. And she came home, so that worked out. Yeah, I had a guaranteed 4-star rate up. So it was it was going to be one of the characters on the banner, and I just got lucky it was her. You got the Lion and 3, very nice. Because I'm finally ascending some characters to level 60, 70 in Star Rail, I got a bunch of more silver tickets. Good God! My luck with 4 stars in that game is so bad. I have to hit hard pity every time. I'm not complaining because the counter to that was the 5-star bullshit that happened. But still, like, because it's so early to the game and like 4 stars are helpful and constellations on them are helpful. Like, I've been genuinely excited anytime I get some free pulls to get some more 4 stars, and then it's like, oh no, you can't even have that. Like, bruh. Anyway, Kirara's neat. She does this. She does this, and I think that's something to be I think that's something to be admired.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Take a look at her voice lines, maybe in a little bit, sure.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid. I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons.
You got beat by
No
Timmy.
clue how he got to be such a good card player.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who'll win the grand prize.
Did you hear that? A grand prize!
Ahoy, Blanco.
Sounds
How are
like
you
they were
doing?
talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocation TCG.
Suddenly, Sino just fucking superhero lands right in front of us. Did somebody say card game prize? 1 second, I have to grab Kave to help me even the odds a little bit, because he's clearly not interested. So if he wins, I'll have twice as much chance of actually getting my card.
Should be, but let's go ask Diona for details.
Mondstadt welcomes you.
The Prowler theme plays as Sino appears, yo!
Welcome to Mondstadt.
Oh my god. If I could get away with it, I'd play that. Because you know he's gonna be here. They're really, they're using Sino a lot. I'm not sure if, like, the character is popular or whatever, but, Sino seems like he's the new Kazuha in terms of, frequent appearances. They keep on doing stuff with him.
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Gee, Kirara, how come your mom lets you have 2 tails? Cut to Timmy being obliterated like Guy in episode 1, yes.
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Touch Fluffy Tail! Touch Fluffy Tail! She's got reptilian eyes. I don't trust her.
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Diona, does your tail do that? Does your tail, like, talk to you in the dead of night and whisper FBI secrets?
Oh, well,
sorry if those were tricky questions. I've just never seen anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
Oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form.
Mobius, what did you put in my food? My eyes feel kind of funny.
I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
That's a persona.
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Is that the first time they've actually said the name of Diona's species out loud?
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Obviously.
Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time. I'd better get going, or I'll be late for my next customer.
Killer lip
Diona of the
syncy, Rara.
Catslime clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime.
My god, she's even faster than DHL shipping.
Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma? Hey, Diona! Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey!
I
what
have
brings
a
you back to Mondstadt?
name!
Well, we figured it's been a while since we visited the Catstail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma. Huh? Is the Catstail doing
I
international
just put that
business?
cat foot shot in.
No.
People get
A
attacked.
customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick
Yeah,
them
she's
up.
got some real ass cat feet.
That's
It's weird.
all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there?
I know a fox thought. Be glad she's not here. Or maybe she... I don't know. Oh, shit. Do you think Miko plays Yu-Gi-Oh? Who do we think is gonna be here? It can't just be Sino. He can't carry... Sino's great, but he can't carry this event. Who else Yu-Gi-Ohs? Do we think Miko plays Yu-Gi-Oh? I think Miko might play Yu-Gi-Oh. Yo! Ito definitely plays Yu-Gi-Oh! I swear to God, he better be here. I'm going through withdrawal.
Right. But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails. Whoa. I'd love to go see for myself one day.
I unironically hope
Oh.
Sino drags Kave
Anyway,
along.
what were you 2 here for again?
Both because
you
it'd be
need
funny
me for
and because it'd
something?
be another opportunity for
Oh,
Kave
yeah.
to not be
Time I almost
codependent
forgot. Do you
on
know
another
anything
character
about
existing.
A Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from
I hope I remember how to
Inazuma.
play this game.
But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it. Well, with any luck, we'll win some more, and then we'll treat you to some
Every time Sino
yummy
appears, so does
food.
Kave, except he gets lost and doesn't
What do you
participate
mean,
properly.
luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all.
Thanks, coach. You once met Jesus Christ at a convention playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Yo! The JC? Not to be confused with RJC? That's awesome. What kind of deck does he run?
That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day. Alright, we'll go there right away! Hey, Margaret! We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it? Let me guess. Back to play some cards?
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't come back
really?
to Mondstadt, period,
I
these
just
days.
assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
You can just say King of Games, you know.
Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diona mentioned.
Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but, like, I'm pretty sure they could just say King of Games. Because the reference is obvious, and I don't think the King of Games part of Yu-Gi-Oh! Is copyrighted. It's just a thing they say sometimes.
That's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately.
Put that in the context channel, excellent. I've got to update the Twitter, we've had some good ones. We're super behind right now.
The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the King of Invocations Grand Prix. The rewards are quite substantial.
There better be lots of Primo Gems. Since I got Kirara on 2 singles, there's nothing else coming out this patch. I've basically got 2 full patches to save for Fontaine characters. And I intend to get every last bit I can. You better give me lots of Primos, ma'am.
Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
No!
Really? Oh, darn.
I tell you how surreal it is because it sounds against music while Trash Blazer is in the goddamn show.
It's all right. There's
I
bound
can
to be a
imagine.
next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next? The game's creators must be ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to play it with.
Who made this game? I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Not really. Hey, Boop, have fun lurking.
Well, you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an
Trying to
unofficial
Super 17
tourney
and
organized by
Dokkan.
some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
Oof.
That's right.
He's before the
With
anniversary.
all
Oh
the excitement
no!
surrounding the main tournament,
Fusion, that
players
means
can
he's
hardly
bait.
contain their enthusiasm. So they've
You're
set up
getting
an
baited.
unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base. You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the
You
rewards
like
are
Android
pretty
teams?
generous
Fair
too.
enough.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there. Right.
There's old
If
friends
there's nothing
and
else you
new
needed,
friends and
I'll be
even a
continuing my
bear.
walk now.
Just kidding, there are no bears in this game. Literal or bara bears.
Paimon still thinks that with your abilities, winning the grand
Sag.
prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie. Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
Nice monocle.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Oh, it's
from
an actual
Fontaine.
character.
I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
I thought it was a spruced up NPC. It's actually someone new, what?
The Steambird?
She talks very fast. Star Rail looking at. She does look more like a Star Rail character. Sounds vaguely familiar.
The Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine. We even have regular columnists stationed right here in Mondstadt.
Just came here to be horny red people smash the reporter. you like this one, sub? This is my first time seeing her. You can have her if you want. Thank you very much for updating the autopsy report and sticking with me. You want a hammer? You got it. She funky? She looks alright.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Paimon's name is Paimon. Kill me.
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Huge news stories? You sure your senses are reliable?
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Of course it is. He one of them there phantom thieves?
Card Snatcher?
Mm-hmm. He stole his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the next moment, he disappeared into thin air.
Big city reporter. I kind of wish they had given her like some kind of accent. Extra, read all about it. And his name is Merrick Ishtar. Foolish fools.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Just wants to throw off the competition. Gain the edge over his opponents. Bussin' fajitas with the BF? Yo! Very nice. You're watching Full Metal Alchemist? Which one? Which one? This is an important question. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed.
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece.
You're fine. You're fine, sub. I will fully admit that I rather strongly disagree, but as long as you guys are having fun, I'm happy for you.
So, what do you think? Want to join me in my quest to uncover the sensational story that's hiding behind the scenes?
I mean, I can't actually play in the tournament, apparently, so we gotta have some kind of plot, so sure.
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me?
Does Full Metal Alchemist have a French dub?
It's a no-brainer,
I wonder.
considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku Decree, and the redeemer of the Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh?
We are literally the most famous person in this world. We're basically Superman.
Yeah, kinda scary. Does she research all her new friends before meeting them for the first time?
I don't think she researched us in particular, Paimon. I repeat, we're very famous. We've triggered major geopolitical climate changes across several countries at this point.
I promise you, teaming up with me will be a great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors.
Wow!
Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
Does it? If you say so. We got time.
Great! Then welcome to the news crew. Ah, I've heard that the Traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation. But even nicer to experience it for myself.
Yeah, I know. I don't. It's not one-to-one. It's definitely not one-to-one. I'm not saying they're lazy or whatever, but like, good God, she really does just feel like Rule 63 human pom-pom. It's a little unnerving. If her hair had been gray instead of pink, I would have been like, okay, you need to stop.
Now then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Oh, it's someone we know? That doesn't narrow it down much.
I was
We
gonna
know
say, I
lots
actually
of
don't know
people
who
in
you're talking
Mondstadt.
about just from that at all.
Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte. Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
Well, now that they've set that up, it's gotta be Mona.
Really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
No, we don't.
Wow. I guess being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
It's going to be Mona, and she's going to be very disappointed.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
She hands it over to her and immediately disappears from her hand. Into the ether, never to be seen again.
Huh? Oh, so it's...
Booty!
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and
C7
Paimon, what
Mona,
brings you
let's
here?
go!
I'm sorry, I don't
And her
believe we...
terrible censored outfit.
You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm
Thank you for
Charlotte,
that.
a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our management asked me to present you with this cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it
She
wasn't
has
too
nice
much
teeth.
trouble.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow, sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
Have I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological, for the Steambird for a long time now.
Did you know that if you do things for people, they'll give you money sometimes? Insanity! I can now actually afford a burger occasionally.
The chief editor wrote to me a while ago about the bonus. Thank goodness it's finally here. I was wondering when it would arrive. Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh. You make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously set aside for daily necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
Mona, what is your credit score?
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The
Bruh.
article practically writes itself.
Okay, yeah, no, you see, if they're gonna do stuff like that, then I really, really do wish that they'd made it even more obvious and given her some kind of, like, old school extra. Some kind of shit like that. A Brooklyn accent, something, anything. Sampo's sister, maybe. We said she does look more like a Star Rail character. That sounds just slightly exaggerated, don't you think?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Super rich is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
Like a 17-minute break for dinner. Who's the
Originally, we
main
just
character?
came to catch up with a friend of
This
ours.
is Charlotte.
But
She
some things
is
have come
a
up, and now
reporter
we're
from
helping Charlotte
Fontaine,
investigate the case of the card state.
aka Anime France.
Speaking of which, will
She
you
looks
be
like a
competing in the
5-star,
King of
she'll be a
Invocations
4-star.
Grand Prix, where it is that the prizes
I
are
actually think she has more
stellar.
4-star energy,
I'm
personally.
much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead of time.
That is not how astrology works. Also, oh shit, I had a thought and then I lost it. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was just gonna, yeah, I believe I saw somewhere, I don't know how, I don't know how credible it is, but, I believe a little bird did tell me that the first characters on, for, Fontaine are going to be the, Magician Twins from that one preview. Like, way back when the game first came out.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such crude purposes. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the other contestants.
Well said. Spoken like an accomplished academic and a conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're chasing after this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not quite the kind of exclusive report I'm going for here.
Also, just because, speaking of Starro, and I thought about it, good God, Felicia Angeal. Insanely talented voice actress. Because, like, I'm listening to Mona, and then I'm remembering, like, oh, right, she's also fucking, Asta and Hook, I believe, over there. Very, very good.
But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
That too, yeah, Ninja. That's why I thought about that, because I was
well,
actually thinking, like,
best
seeing
of
her
luck
pink
with
hair in the
your
side ponytail.
investigation, then.
I was just thinking, like,
Thanks
oh, she actually
again
kind of looks
for
like
bringing
Asta.
the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor.
Take care of yourself, Mona. Get yourself a burger. Make your butt even bigger.
I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
Oh my. You don't have to, Mona. I love you, but please never show up on any of my banners ever again.
The Mondstadt Regional Final should be starting shortly.
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are!
Done some basic budgeting, and do you believe you can afford to make one more Dokkan purchase? If it's okay, you admit it's a problem, Fusion? Yes, yes. So long as you have the disposable income, you know what you're getting into.
Oh, the scenery here is wonderful. I've landed the perfect job.
And you're allowed. Eh. Oh, I don't actually have to go up there?
So this
Sure.
is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Hi, Kaya.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Was your boob window always that elongated? I'm sorry, I was distracted by your cleavage.
Kaya? You made it to the finals? Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
Hey, come on now. That's no way to talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work.
It was always that big? Okay, my apologies. It's been a while since we've seen him.
Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you?
Oh my.
Oh, just be sure
I'm
not to
going
tell
to beat up
Diona
a small
I
child
said
at
that.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't this
Well,
great?
since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
I saw one guy who was eating his opponent's cards in an attempt to distract him. But no stealing.
Stealing
Not the
cards,
same
you
thing.
say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from Fontaine and she... Huh? Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she?
Oh, hello again, Solus.
Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh,
I'm
you mean the one
Paimon.
from the
I
Steam
like
Book.
food.
I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Yeah, that'll be her. She said that she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her investigate.
A card snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that
have more than
cards are
anticipated
really
fusion?
what
That's
this
good.
snatcher is after?
Sometimes miscalculations are
What
good.
makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now, let's give a warm welcome to our 2 contestants!
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time.
Destroy that small child, Kaya!
Thanks, Traveler.
Destroy him!
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit.
Destroy him like I destroy his pigeons.
So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
Kaya's got this.
Yeah, Kaya's quite the crafty one.
He's got the Millennium
He must
Eye.
have some tricks up his sleeve. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job? Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Let's go look for her. Where could she have possibly gone? Extra, extra! Small child blows up a mountain affecting the ecosystem! Kirara!
Charlotte, what
She's very
happened?
cute.
You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
Charlotte sus.
I could churn out that kind of soft news piece in 5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those 2. From the
NPCs?
moment things kicked
Really?
off, they've been acting very strangely.
Oh, okay.
Like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
You mean there are 2 card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
They just found a cool snail, man. Don't judge.
After him!
Huh? You seem like you've done this before. Do you spy on people often?
Oh, you're too kind.
They'll never
You
know.
should see the celebrities in Fontaine. The lengths they'll go to try and avoid the public eye. Compared to that, this is nothing.
That wasn't supposed
Celebrities
to be
in
a compliment.
Fontaine? Like Dante Devil May Cry? Saving for Judge Daddy.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Yeah, those magician twins are cute, but if they really are the first thing, then I'm probably going to end up skipping them. The box is the box is the skill hold. Yeah.
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for?
All right, you caught us. We were trying to sell cocaine. A drug trade? Oh, that's boring. Forget these guys. Let's get back to the card snatcher. Shouldn't we at least report these guys to the Knights of Favonius? Ah, that'll be fine.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Why'd he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something?
Extra, extra! Inazuma's
Now
got
he's
declared
crouching down with
dictatorship
his
because
hands
of
above
dead
his head.
sister. Extra!
Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Gasp.
Quick! We need to rescue him!
we, though?
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing to the city?
Feast your eyes!
Should
Come at me!
place my
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness!
Drug deal went bad.
I thought it was all over for me.
Thank God we
Those
don't have
treasure
guns in this
hoarders,
world.
Did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
When drug deals go that bad, it can only end in a shootout or a chemical explosion that turns people into that gives people superpowers.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Seamless. You don't see static around here. That sounds like the game's problem. We get static shock in this game. The divorce will officially be over.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Oh, she's scary.
Whoa. No,
I appreciate
please.
it.
I'll talk, but you gotta believe me. There's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Wow.
That's
That was
what
some
they all
serious
say.
bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me.
Extra,
I said,
extra,
"Okay,
Fire Emblem under
how
fire
much
because
are
of
you offering?"
Engage's failure.
And when
Extra.
he told me the amount, well, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing
Was it a
special.
pink
I
one?
just picked it up at the general goods store.
I bet it was
It had a
pink
treasure chest
one.
design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This
I will
guy
get some sip.
offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there. I could hardly believe my luck. So I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure hoarders.
Did you
Hey,
ask him
Godzilla,
why
going
he
all
wanted
right.
to purchase this item from you?
No,
How
I
about
didn't.
yourself?
Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual. But after I gave him the card back, he
New
let
job
out
is
a
great. Oh, you
sigh
did
of
get it? That's
relief and
awesome.
said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right?
I did hear
no,
about
that
Al
makes
Pacino.
sense.
I threw
I'll
up in
go
my
speak
mouth
to
a
the
little
Knights
bit.
of Favonius right away.
Like, no offense,
Sounds
Al.
like that guy's just collecting rare card backs.
You seem like a cool guy, but
Are
also
you sure
ew.
this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news.
Maybe it was designed by the great artist Madarame.
Ooh, you mean someone like Albedo?
Or that.
That would explain why only some people understand the true value.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something.
Are
Even
there
though I didn't
scalpers,
manage to get a good
collectors,
look at
or
his
card
face,
pack
his
openers?
physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait! We have tons of friends in Liyue, too. But shouldn't we check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
I ain't walking all the way back over there. Whee!
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the
Bruh!
King of Invocations Grand Prix
Boo!
is Timmy!
Fuck you, Timmy, you whore!
Wow, Timmy won! That's amazing!
That's a word for it.
I was beaten by the best.
Gamrick.
Timmy's a tough
Gamrick
opponent.
called it.
He had me on the back foot the entire time.
I'm killing your birds tonight, Timmy. At least you're gracious in defeat.
It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya,
Bruh.
cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
He's becoming all to it. It's fueled his
I'm glad
hate.
you're liking
I was
it.
gonna say I appreciate
Oh,
Kaya
by the
speaking
way,
French.
I couldn't help but notice
To
you
the
all
anime
rushing
French
towards
woman.
the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it off my mind, even during the competition. I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steamboat before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
The idea of us actually having to walk to all these places.
I just wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look so young.
They look gay.
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
Yeah, who the hell is that? Is that going to turn out to be somebody we know? Or just NPCs? I don't know.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture
Yeah.
the general look and feel of the duo.
It's Yugi and Kaiba.
Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to
Ew.
life.
One is blonde and the other has brown hair. It looks like Venti and Zhongli a little bit. I was thinking Albedo and Venti, but that would also be weird. I don't know. Again, they said it's an artist rendering, so it might not actually necessarily look like whoever it is. I think I know what Ninjas implies.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially
Did,
reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes,
Did
she'd be showing
Big
up
Dick
to
Welt
all the events, signing
and
autographs, selling
Oid
cards,
Varkive
and probably getting complimentary food and
make a
drinks.
stop here before moving on to Star Rail Land?
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended. It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
What mysterious figure?
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
I have a name.
Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing 2 rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase 1 rabbit each.
Paimon, stop pretending you can do anything.
Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get some grub.
Paimon, why did talking about rabbits make you hungry? Paimon?
You can always trust Paimon to
Paimon?
know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaya!
Paimon, if you eat a bunny rabbit, I swear to God. Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, I was gonna say, these are, we know how this goes. These are the mini games. So yeah, I can just go back and do these off-screen when I'm done with the actual quest. That's the main thing we care about. Hey, Minato. It's alright so far. The event is a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. Some assholes going around stealing people's cards. So that's fun. Heart of the dice. Yeah, this game is like ridiculously dependent on dice rolls. Bruh, fuck the rare hunters, right? That's what I'm saying.
Time for us to head off to Liyue. We've got a card snatcher to catch.
But yeah, pretty fun concept. It's a, yeah, it's a card game tournament, and the character accompanying us is actually from Fontaine, so... A little preview of things to come. Raiden's Bakery? Which Raiden? Oh, God! What the fuck? Sure. Welcome to Raiden's Bakery. Try our patented booba bread. Jesus Christ. Fox. Yeah, pretend I came here this way. Pretend I walked here.
Wow. Liyue Harbor is still bustling as always.
Congrats on your big dick welt, Ken.
Where merchants flock and all ships dock.
She would
Now
tell
I
it
understand what
immediately.
that saying was trying to describe. Still, nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
Welcome to Liyue Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey. Lady Ningguang instructed me to wait for you here.
Hmm? Oh, it's Ningguang's secretary! Which Bai is it again?
It's Baiwen. I assist Lady Ningguang with collecting and organizing intelligence.
That's right, Baiwen! Paimon remembers now. The other two are Baishir and Baishao.
Bold of you
Lady
to assume I
Ningguang?
remember any of these people.
You mean Tian Xuan of the Liyue Qixing?
Yep, that's her. But why does Ningguang want to see us? Wait, and how does she even know that we'd be arriving in Liyue Harbor today?
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed. Nothing slips through her intelligence network.
French
She
Jan
wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to join her
She
at
does
Eugene
have
Terrace
basically
to
the
discuss
exact same palette as
cooperation.
Yanfei.
What
That
would
is
she
not
want with
inaccurate.
me? This is the first time I've ever been to Liyue Harbor.
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time. A talented and capable journalist with the Steambird who writes
That's why you
insightful,
like her.
engaging, and, most importantly, factual prose. She rather admires your work. She also understands that in revealing the truth, your exclusive news, you have offended some interested parties that have been pulling strings behind the scenes. And that is why you have been sent on an international reporting trip to cover the Genius Invocation TCG events.
Wait, what? That's terrible! Oh, poor Charlotte.
No, it's just part of the job. I'm already
Yeah,
used
we've
to
been
it.
talking about that, Bonato. She looks more like a
But I'm
Star Rail
surprised to learn
character.
that Lady Ningguang knows
Probably
so
because
much
her
about my
outfit looks so much like
situation.
pom-poms.
Does she know my boss or something?
Paimon wouldn't be surprised. She seems to know everyone and everything.
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two of you to join, if you're interested.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were best buddies with Lady Ningguang.
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade
Yeah,
Chamber
best
on a guest
buddies
a
in
couple
air quotes.
times. You know.
No, we just hang out sometimes. Her real best buddy is Beto, if you know what I mean. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff with Charlotte, it's
Very
probably
good
gonna be
friends.
best if we stay out of the way, right? Maybe we can go ask around about the card snatcher while you have your meeting with Ningguang.
Oh, are you sure?
No trouble at all.
All right, thanks. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's catch up and swap notes later. I'm actually pretty excited to meet Lady Ningguang, so I don't want to keep her waiting.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, follow me.
See you two later.
How many assets from Star will start being used to spice up the visual design of Honkai Exhibit A, Charlotte?
Top-notch journalist, huh? Paimon's not sure what that exclusive news is all about, but it definitely sounds like a big deal. And if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be featured in her exclusive news too!
It feels like we're about to become famous.
We're already famous, Paimon.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks? There's always a lot of people coming and going. Maybe someone's seen people trading cards there.
I ain't walking over there. Just gonna have to walk no matter what I do. Oh, well. Kappas! Ah! Who wants Paimon stew? Offering to cook, be my guest. Back at the start of the game, I defended Paimon. I was like, she's not that bad. I'm not gonna make jokes about her being food.
Yep.
Now I still don't want to eat her, but only because I'm worried I get food poisoning.
Hi there, can we ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead. I'll answer as best I can.
Have you noticed anyone here collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG recently?
Card backs? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry.
Pom
Just
Pom is
before-
not emergency food. Pom Pom is
A girl
adorable.
in Inazuma
Pom Pom
attire
is
walked
not
by and I-
obtrusive. Pom Pom is a
Been
good
sneezing nonstop
boy,
since.
girl, he, she, they, bunny.
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon. We'll keep asking around.
Pom Pom is Paimon, but good. We
We'll
will
be all
not
right.
cook the Pom
While the
Pom.
Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Dude, you got the big sick? You should go home. No, I do not want to talk to you. I don't know who's who.
Hey there, got a question for you.
I suppose the guy named Uncle makes more sense, but...
Hello. Ask away. If it's fish you want, I've got all the answers.
Monado, no!
Actually, it's not about fish.
Do not
we
eat
were
the
just
bun bun!
wondering, since you're here all day running your
Do
stall,
not!
have you seen anyone collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG?
Genius Invocation.
Also, oh my god, this guy
TCG.
killed Kiana.
Afraid I don't know anything about that. People come here for blackback bass, but not cardbacks.
Really? Sorry to bother you then.
It's not a legitimate question. Why would you even consider eating him?
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you?
He's
All
a
my fish are
sentient
super
creature!
fresh, you know.
He's a conductor! He has feelings and emotions! He's possibly manic depressive! He's filled with stuffing, not meat! Exactly!
We'd like to ask you about something.
Oh, sure, ask away. The ship's already set sail anyway, so I've got all the time in the world.
Have you seen anyone around here recently collecting card backs? You know, for that really popular game, Genius Invocation TCG?
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game, but I'm usually preoccupied with thinking about the sea. I've never paid too much attention to it.
It's fine. We'll ask someone else.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
They say TCG? Yeah.
Well, this got off
The
to a slow
TCG.
start. Let's try somewhere else.
Hey, you two. Looking for someone?
Huh? Paimon knows that voice. It's Kazuha!
Oh, hey. You play?
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
You're not from here. You're from Japan! I know you stayed with the fleet, but still. How you been, dude?
Very well, thank you. Even better now that you're here. Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some business, so I've been taking the chance to get to
That
walk
means
around
Beidou's
town.
here.
It's a nice surprise to run into you two here.
That means Allegra's
Looks like you
here.
have questions. May I be of any help?
Well, long story short,
I got an Italian Allegra over in Arknights.
I see.
Mamma
Well,
mia.
The harbor breeze is as peaceful and pleasant as ever. I don't believe that the card snatcher you're looking for has been through here.
huh. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes. Oh, by the way, it seems there's a competition being held nearby. I stopped to have a look. This Genius Invocation TCG.
He's Japanese
seems to be
Maple Boy.
immensely popular
He's
at the moment.
Canadian, I thought we decided.
Have you never played it before, Kazuha?
Canadian Aether.
No, I haven't. I have quietly observed from the side. The captain brought a small box aboard recently that contained a variety of beautifully illustrated cards. She enjoys playing with the crew while enjoying a few drinks. A few too many, perhaps.
That's called the Casket of Tomes. It's what you use to carry your cards in, and it helps you find players nearby, too. You should
And
give
it
a try,
houses puzzle
Kazuha.
boxes
The
containing
rules are
ancient
pretty easy to
Egyptian
pick up,
pharaohs.
And then you'll have a fun game to play with your friends.
A perfect chance to learn.
Forging friendship through card-based combat does sound quite delightful. All right, then. Show me the ropes, if you please.
Oh yeah, that interlude chapter before Inazuma. Yeah, that was a cool event.
A ton of times, so even Paimon's a master invocator now.
No, you're
After
not.
we teach you the rules, we'll also have to get you a Casket of Tomes.
But what about this card snatcher you're looking for? Is not dealing with that more urgent at present?
There is nothing more urgent than children's card games, Kazuha!
Oh, good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old friend that she nearly forgot about our promise to our new friend. Now where should we go next? Huh? Hey, look over there! Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt? What's she doing here?
Huh. I just noticed the logo at her waist. Isn't that Komania Express?
Yeah.
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide delivery services in Inazuma.
Looks like she's having some trouble. Why don't we go and introduce ourselves?
I face myself!
Which way is it from here? the life out of me. Huh? Oh, I recognize you. Weren't you at the Cat's Tail in Mondstadt?
Yep, Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Kaitahara Kazuha. It's a strange coincidence running into you again.
Hello. Hello.
Paimon, there is
My
not a
name's
single thing you
Kirara.
said that I
I'm
didn't
a courier
hate.
for Inazuma's Komaniya Express.
You said Paimon's name is Paimon. The thing where they say Kazuha's full name with the last name first. Which is technically accurate, but also shut up. Does anybody else despise that? The whole Inazuma gimmick of having the characters' full names? I think it's ridiculous, personally. Especially because it's so inconsistent. Like fucking Yoimiya. Like, some characters just have last names and some don't. It's weird.
I know Komaniya Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services, but I wasn't aware that the company had started operating internationally.
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inazuman abroad. Our company just recently
Goro,
began
yeah,
expanding
Goro
its
is just
services
Goro.
overseas, which is great for me because
And he's
now
the
I
one character
basically
I'd
get paid
appreciate
to
having a
travel
last
all around
name.
the world. Only
Because I've already
downside
got like
is
5
I
other
sometimes
Goros
get a
around
bit
here.
lost when it's my first time in a new city. Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time. Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral parlor? I feel like I've been going in circles all day.
Yeah, we know the place. We'll show you the way.
You will? Oh, thank you so much!
Anytime! The funeral parlor. Oh, boy. Secret, your favorite!
All tasks have been handed out. Ah, how relaxing.
Ah!
I just like...
You want to find the funeral parlor, huh? Quick, pretend to have a heart attack. Only do it for real.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright.
We
That
asked
last line
you
could use
not
some
to
work.
rap!
Here we are. This is it.
Oh, White's the Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? And I see you've brought some friends, clients, business partners, new associates.
Maybe leave the introductions to Paimon. This is Kaitahara Kazuha, and this is Kirara.
Hello, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, old friends and new. So, what brings you all to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor this fine day? Wait, don't tell me. Is it our latest promotion? One touch that you journeyed all this way.
No, we were just giving Kirara directions.
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm your Komaniya Express courier, and we have a delivery for you. I just need to ask you for a signature.
Let me see. Ah, yes, I've been expecting this. Delivery services these days make everything so much easier. I used to have to send my consultant running to and fro for this kind of thing. Say, Kirara, how flexible is your company in terms of delivering different types of goods? How about a living person? And what about someone who's more in between alive and dead?
Hootao, stop. This was a huge mistake. I apologize, Kirara.
Her tails are standing up on end.
Guess that's a no. Well, maybe we can talk about potentially expanding your company's services sometime.
Could I trouble you to take a moment and leave a 5-star review?
5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even 6. No, much too low. Service this good deserves at least 8. In fact, 9.
1 extra for going the extra mile. Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really.
Well, it only goes
but your
up to
enthusiasm means
5.
a lot. Alright, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions.
Do you have any other employees?
No. Not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff. But I handle all the international deliveries because I'm the quickest. I am a yokai after all.
So chances are that we'll see you on the road again soon.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Although, hopefully next time it won't be because I'm lost.
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Who. May I ask from where you drew your inspiration?
Oh, do you share a liking for poetry
Don't
as
let
well?
Yamiko
Once in
find
a
her.
while, I throw words at each other and see what sticks.
Yeah, there's no need for self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves flutter in the wind that you are a man of culture. Anyway,
It's
I'm
like Kitty
preparing
from the
for the
Crazy
tournament
Fox
final
Lady.
that will be held shortly. Anyone feeling poetic? I
It's
need
okay.
ideas.
She only directly antagonizes
final?
people named Goro.
Ooh, you mean the Genius Invocation TCG tournament?
Yeah, that's the one. My next opponent is no small fry. Most of the time, he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd. But during this tournament, it's like he sprang up out of the ground like a
Who are you
wildflower
fighting?
and took the competition completely by surprise. So I have a strong
An
feeling
NPC
that
or an
this
actual
will be
person?
a tough battle to win.
Then shouldn't you be focusing on your strategy? How is writing poetry gonna help?
Because skill doesn't thrill unless you've also got style.
What?
Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation too. Ever heard the saying, it takes 2 flint to light a fire? The same principle applies when you're trying to make an impression.
You're not trying to make an impression. You're
That
playing a
sounds like it
Yu-Gi-Oh
makes
card
sense.
game.
Or does it? Oh, Paimon can never tell with Hu Tao.
It doesn't.
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight. Often, the two opponents find they have much in common.
See? New guy gets it. What did I say? A man of culture.
You flatter me, Director Who. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your
Doctor
competitive
Who.
aspirations into your lines. Or perhaps
That's
some
just what
words
people
to
call her now,
intimidate
apparently.
your opponent.
Oh, we have an expert among us. Hey, why don't you play a match with me? It'll help me warm up and maybe find some creative inspiration.
As much as I'd like to oblige, I'm afraid that I haven't played before. I don't even have my own deck.
You can borrow mine, even though it's probably horribly out of date because a bunch of new cards have come out since then, I'm pretty sure.
Perfect! Paimon really wants to watch you play. How about Paimon gives Kazuha a crash course right now?
Since everyone is so willing to offer their help, how can I refuse?
Mogush.
So there you have it. Those are the rules. Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play. Well, think you can handle it from here, Kazuha?
I think I've got it. Thank you, Paimon-sensei.
Sensei? Wow! Paimon's never been called that before!
And you never will again.
Well, Kazuha, ready to go one-on-one against Liyue's most notorious backstreet poet?
Never calling you that either.
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Who.
Any last words before the duel begins?
One moment. Okay, I think I've got something.
Wow, that was fast.
All right. Say your piece, Challenger.
Whoa, things are really heating up.
Minds like sharp blades clash. Friendship forged through cards and dice. Autumn leaves burn bright.
It's snowing on
Kaeda
Mount
Harakazuha,
Fuji.
humbly accept this duel.
The birds are chirping, the weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 pyro dice. Director Hu of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is ready for battle.
Oh god, I wish there was a high text option. God damn it, the fucking hands make it. Jesus Christ.
My turn. Chi?
It's the same energy as, 1 second, I gotta find that edit S2 did. Where the fuck is it?
I am defeated. It's no wonder that Director Hu has earned a spot in the tournament finals.
Wow, you got beat by somebody who knows what they're doing when it's your first time playing? I can't believe it. There we go. I don't have the version with the hoagie, but it has the same energy. Jesus Christ.
Talk about an exciting match, though.
Good thing I was able to send off all those summons of yours. I have to say, it's hard to believe that this was your first time playing.
I owe it all to Paimon-sensei's teaching.
Stop!
Huh? You really mean that? Yay! Hey! Paimon's always been able to float in the air. Well,
Yeah, that's
Kazuha,
all you can do.
Did you enjoy Genius Invocation TCG?
Yes, indeed. There is a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of the match can swing in an instant. I understand now why it's become so popular across Teyvat.
Oh, seems the world's gained yet another TCG player.
Ka-ching! When did you get here?
More people!
Shortly after these two had begun their match, everyone seemed so focused on the game that I didn't want to interrupt. You must be Kaede Harakazuha? Your reputation precedes you. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Please, the honor is all mine. I have heard great things about the esteemed Yuheng from Captain Beidou.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed, considering it was your first time. I'm impressed. If we ever have the opportunity, I too would like to play a match with you.
Wow! Kazuha's already lined up his next opponent!
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at
one
Yijing
boss you
Terrace is
don't have
playing Genius
standard
Invocation
banner,
TCG
that's
these
right.
days. I also play from time to
Oh.
time, when time permits.
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match.
Could
However,
easily
I
be
can't
fixed.
borrow the Traveler's deck forever.
If there were some kind of,
Our
I don't
match
know,
might have to wait
5-star
until
selector
after I
function.
manage to obtain my own casket of tomes.
But nah, that'd be crazy.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem.
No Hoyo
When we
game
get
would
back
ever
to the
have something
tournament
like
venue,
that.
I'll ask a member of the Genius Invocation TCG Society to provide one for you. And please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of the Traveler is a friend of us all.
And thus begins Kazuha's Yu-Gi-Oh! Adventure.
I am grateful for your kindness, Kuching.
Pleasure. Also, Hu Tao, the final is about to start. I just came to make sure you're aware.
Don't worry. It might look like my mind's on other things, but I'm still listening. Thorough preparation is the key to victory, after all.
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
All right, back to the task at hand. We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you seen someone going around collecting Genius Invocation card backs recently?
Card backs? You mean like the kind with a treasure chest design on it?
Yes, exactly. That's the one.
Funny. The word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as more of a potential client. I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning. He said that whoever lost would have to hand over their card back. It was close, but he managed to beat Chongyun in the end. After the match, he wiped
Card
the sweat from his
snatcher is
forehead, took
venti.
the card back
It
from
wouldn't
Chongyun,
surprise
and
me.
left.
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun then.
In that case, try Uwang Hill. I think that's where he should be.
If I may ask, what else is this alleged card snatcher suspected of doing?
We don't know too much about him, apart from his obsession with card backs. But apparently, he's stolen other players' cards before.
I see. I'll inform the Millilith to be on the lookout for this individual. But while he's still at large, make sure you stay safe.
I think I'll go with the Traveler to Uwang Hill.
All right, see you later. With so many people rooting for me, I'm sure the match will be over before I can say phew.
All right, let's go find Changyun.
Good God! What are you doing all the way out here, buddy? You making out with your boyfriend? He seems like the type who would play Yu-Gi-Oh. Also a chance it's Xiao. It could be Xiao. It'd be really funny if it was Xiao. Xiao's a secret Yu-Gi-Oh fan.
Hey, don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
Changyun, we found you!
Paimon!
Lots of characters in this one.
And...
Hello, I am Kaedehara Kazuha.
I will call you
I'm
Dave.
Changyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy lost his friend while they were playing hide and seek.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away, but I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
So is Little actually part of your name?
Lost out here in the wilderness. We'll help look for her too. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit when I was counting. She went that way.
Okay, then let's start looking in that direction.
Who the fuck calls themselves Little Fang? Him, apparently. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's like some Chinese thing. Or like they just do that. I guess it could be. Because there was that thing in Kung Fu Panda with them calling him Xiao Po in that one scene.
Little you?
And Xiao just means little.
Where are you?
A snapped branch and some trampled grass.
It's probably just some cultural
It looks like
thing.
the girl was hiding here.
Guess that means we're on the right track. Let's keep going.
But I will fully admit, anytime I see it, all I do is think of it as their rap name. Like these kids are all these kids are all aspiring rap artists who grew up in the early 2000s / late 90s, where like every single younger rapper had to have Little as part of their name. Little Bow Wow, Little Romeo.
Not the treasure hoarders again. Oh, let's hope little you didn't run into them.
Yeah, it's probably just a way to refer to people younger than you, but it still makes it weird that he's calling her that then. Lil Wayne.
Seriously, why are we always running into these guys?
Hey, everyone! Have a look at this.
I appreciate the battle effects not going away right away. It's funny.
Are those genius invocation cards?
Oh, I know that one. It belongs to little you. Her
Nilu?
dad gave her a deck. And it's
Nilu,
her
can you make your
favorite
aura
thing.
go away?
She
It's
takes
distracting.
It with her everywhere.
So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Nilu!
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father
Nilu, stop
also
making
give her
everything
a small
wet.
box to store the cards?
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that?
This children's card game box has radar.
Yes. As long as she still has the box with her, we should be able to determine her location.
Quick, get our casket of tomes out. Let's see. There's Changyun and little Fang. Aha! There's another player over there. That must be little you.
But yeah, like, other people saying, oh yeah, little whatever, like, that would be one thing, but, like, the kid is also calling her that. It's like, you're the same age! Neelu, you're not photogenic enough to make people wet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? This no thoughts, head empty, vacant expression. You're telling me this doesn't do it for anyone? I don't believe you.
Little you! Little Fong?
Happy birthday, Sin!
I shouldn't have gone
Yo,
so
Secret has the
far
same birthday
away.
as Sin Kisk.
I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw a bunch of really angry-looking guys and I got scared. So I ran till I ended up here.
Don't worry. We've already taken care of the bad guys. But Uwang Hill is full of yin energy. You shouldn't be playing in a place
Who
like
is
this.
Sin? He's a blonde.
Understand?
1 second, let me find
sir.
Sin.
We won't do it again. Thanks, everyone.
It's also the same birthday as Dan Video
rescuing
Games.
me.
Of course.
You got a cool
now,
birthday.
Don't go running off. Hang tight for a moment, and I'll walk you both home.
Let me find where's my Guilty Gear folder.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Huh.
Here's Secret. This is Sin.
So often when we're playing cards that it didn't occur to us
He's built
to
like a
use it
brick
for anything
shithouse.
else. What a nifty little gadget.
But then again, most characters in Guilty Gear
Who
are.
invented it must be super brainy. Oh,
He's also
by the
5
way,
years old.
Chongyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with
You
card
just
backs.
don't lie. He's not
I can't
lying.
believe it. I let a thief slip right through my
He's
fingers.
not fucking with you, Secret.
Whoa.
He is technically 5 years
calm.
old.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what
And
his
he also
intentions
thinks
were.
baby. And he also
If I'd
thinks
been in your
babies are
shoes
made
and
by
he
people
invited me
popping
to a duel
eyeballs
on
out
the
of their
same
skulls,
terms,
and then
I
the
doubt I'd have
eyeballs getting
sensed
up and
anything
becoming people.
untoward either.
Exactly.
Put it on the back burner.
If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands
You could
on
go
it.
for his dad.
Did he happen to say anything
His dad
after
Kai
he
is
got the
legal.
card back?
He's married,
Not a
but
lot.
like, who gives
He
a
seemed
shit?
to be in a hurry.
His mother
just
is
packed
also
up his
his
things
mother
and
is
then left for
also
the docks.
13. So don't worry too much about
I did
that.
hear him grumbling about how far away Inazuma is.
Oh,
and how
8.
he wasn't looking
His
forward
mom
to
is
the boat
8.
journey.
This guy
My
sure
bad.
talks to himself a lot. Well, it sounds like a pretty
here's his
solid
dad.
lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it.
His dad's
First,
free.
we should stop by the venue.
Then I guess
You
I'll
want
take
that
little
one?
Fong and little you home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief.
The fuck is wrong with Guilty Gear? Guilty Gear is weird. Guilty Gear is a weird ass franchise. Boy, howdy, let me tell you. So anyone goes to jail. Okay, I guess Kai's in jail. S2 calls him Jabbar before Star Rail. Leave the card statue to us.
I'm counting
Got
on
the
you.
plot for a second there.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get gloomier here after Chongyun left? Huh. Come on, let's get out of here.
Bye, Chongyun. See you in a million years. Poor Chongyun does not get a lot of focus. Hell, he I think he actually yeah. Chongyun broke a record. Like apparently Chongyun being on this banner, it's the first time Chongyun has been on a banner in like 22 rotations or something. He beat out Fischl's old record. Like, so he's gone from both the story and from the banners. Yeah, Soul Bad Guy's 188. Biken is 22, which is bullshit.
match. Truly mesmerizing to watch two players compete at such a high level.
What? We missed the final again? Ugh, Paimon was hoping we'd at least get to catch a glimpse of the final round.
You're back. Did you find
Jacko?
Chongmin?
Yeah, Jacko is
Everything
technically
goes
like
smoothly?
one.
There were a few hiccups
One or
along the
two.
way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu-Tao, did you win your match?
Of course! It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all,
I guess
it
she was up
still a
against an
good ol'
NPC.
Wham bam, I'd like to thank my fam! My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down to the decisive round.
Hu-Tao, I'm gonna need you to do me a solid and never ever use the word fam again. Thank you for your consideration.
I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters in the audience, both visible and invisible. Wink, wink. Can you guess what happened next?
Axel. Axel was born in the 1900s, but time travel, wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. He's older than 18.
Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice
He's
from
a
my
little
hands
older than
and
that.
shouted my battle cry at the top of my lungs.
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion. It was all over before I could say, "Pyre, pyre, pants on fire."
I hate you, Hu-Tao.
Wow, sounds like your poem worked like a charm.
I don't.
Director Who's playstyle is
she's a
rapid
lot.
but graceful, like a lone butterfly
She's just a lot.
navigating the depths of a forest. With a little luck beneath her wings, she soared above the competition.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success. Wouldn't you agree, Traveler?
Oh, she's actually here.
It's Ningguang and Charlotte!
I was fully
Finished
expecting her
with your
not to be,
business meeting?
after her secretary agreed to us instead.
I have to say, the Tian Schwinn has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, I'm kinda envious of Baiwen now. Oh, wow. You must be Kaidahara Kazuha.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes Club. I remember when you made the headlines of the Steambird. Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the public imagination in Fontaine for some time.
My oh my, I had no idea I was up against such a legendary warrior in our card duel earlier.
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make so many new friends.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose that I treat everyone to a meal to mark the occasion, if it pleases you all.
Oh, sounds like it's victory meal time. Count me in.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
This is great! We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before heading off to Inazuma tomorrow.
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the Card Snatcher?
Sure did! Investigating is what we do best! Well, okay, guess luck played a part in it too.
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you to Inazuma.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei will show up for a surprise inspection!
I've also heard some things about this card snatcher you're pursuing.
Already? Wow, nothing gets past Ningguang, huh?
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare and bears an image of a treasure chest. Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. So I looked into them briefly to see whether there was any genuine commercial value in them. I quickly learned that every
Why are we
card
going to
back with that
Inazuma?
particular design
The
had
card
been
game tournament is
scooped up
multinational.
overnight. There's not a single one left.
There
in all
are
of
finals
Liyue.
taking place in every
Initially,
country.
I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing
So we have
the
to globetrot.
profits. But once I heard more, I realized it must be the thief you are after.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure. All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
The mystery of this card snatcher gets more baffling at every turn.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets sooner or later.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often it is encounters with the unexpected that make the journey all the more interesting. For instance, it was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all
Has it been
around
established who
Tibet.
created it? That's actually a plot point, Minato. They, Ito. If Ito doesn't appear, I swear to God. It's been a while. I miss him. I feel like we're overdue to see him again. Yeah, there was an artist rendering that somebody made of like, oh, this is what the guys probably looked like, but they made it clear that, oh, they probably don't actually look like this, and we don't know who made it. I feel like, I get the feeling we might know by the end of this event. Because they were really kind of drumming up the suspense on that.
By the way, does Captain Beto play Genius Invocation TCG by any chance?
Yes. In fact, she's one of the best in the whole Crux fleet.
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beto's. I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so far I've never had the chance.
Sure. But please be gentle when you inevitably defeat her in Genius Invocation.
Who says Beto can't take her? I'd be rooting for her over Hu Tao. No offense. For the record, I do not hate Hu Tao. Like, not the way Secret does. Like, she really is just kind of a lot sometimes. Probably a random NPC. I hope it better not be. If they're actually gonna play up the mystery aspect of who made the game and then revealed to be an NPC, I'll be a little upset. Don't know if I picked up the book in Mondstadt called King of Invocations. I don't believe I did. I don't give a shit about collecting the books and the lore background of the game. Those things I haven't worried about in quite some time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and push the time forward, but I do think I'm gonna take a quick break. Run to the bathroom. Get some coffee before we proceed with the second half.
Last night was so much fun! Paimon had a great time chatting with everyone. Hopefully we'll find someone in Inazuma to treat us to a meal too!
Chatting? From what I saw, you were eating the entire time, Paimon.
See, that's where plots that always ends up.
Not the entire time!
Ew. I'm not saying that can't be the reason. I'm not saying that the reason for them inventing the game it can't be that.
As if you're about to blow up a huge balloon.
In fact, that seems very likely.
Sleepiness into it.
I'm just saying it better not be NPCs. We don't take kindly to their kind around here. Got something before I end the break? Ooh, I should look forward to it. Alright, I'll be right back. Oh god, I forgot this music. Oh well. the Hong Kong 97 song makes Minato feel high, apparently. Hopefully a little bit of Moon Halo will help with that. Oh yeah. I'll wait till later to do it. Actually, I should probably wait until I'm recording like a shorter video to do it. I learned that, sorry, I'm opening a bag of Fritos. I learned that, playing the Can We Get Much Higher sound clip, right on top of the So High part will actually trigger a copyright claim on YouTube. I need to test at some point and see if I can get away with it if I just play the first part. Otherwise, rip that idea. Yo! Look at that timing! Yo! It just works sometimes. Alright. Intermission screen goes with everything, man. Oh yeah, I need to update that at some point to include Star Rail 4. Alright.
Poof! It's now flying.
Shush, Nilu. We've got stuff to do. Time for Yugi Boomer Raiden versus Smash Rule 5 Terra Yai Biko.
Promo posters everywhere from the moment you arrive in the harbor.
Where the fuck is Ito? You cannot tell me that he's not a fan.
Paimon gets more and more curious about the two inventors of this game every time we see the posters.
You're not the only one. There's so little information to go off of that there's all sorts of wild speculations about them.
Some people like to think it's two hot guys and that they're gay for each other. It's a nice thought.
Some people say that they invented the game after the God of Wisdom gave them an epiphany, while others say that they're not actually the inventors at all. By the way, have you two ever read a book called King of Invocations?
Secret asked me that earlier. I have not.
Well, it's a story about a young boy who gets possessed by the spirit of the Crocodile King and becomes a TCG player. It's quite fascinating. I made sure to read it before coming on this trip.
Hey guys, do you get it? Do you get it? The TCG is supposed to be a reference to something, but it's very subtle. I'm not sure if y'all get it. Would you like me to spend an hour explaining what it's a reference to? It's super subtle. You'd never notice it if I didn't explain it. Huh? It should have been me! Not him!
Some people have even speculated that the author of the King of Invocations is the boy who was possessed, while the true inventors of the game are the Crocodile King and Ibis King from the legends.
Each of these theories gets more ridiculous than the last.
Exactly! Which is why the original author came forward to deny these rumors. But that only fueled the debate further, and the book's sales skyrocketed. It can't be denied that the King of Invocations novels are a major part of why Genius Invocation TCG has become so popular. Just look at the venue. They're almost treating this like a national festival. I bet the book is going to sell more copies after this.
You can be sure that the Fox Lady is behind all this.
Fox!
Fox Lady?
Oh boy.
Yeah, Yai Miko. She's chief editor of the Yai Publishing House. Paimon can just imagine her eating some fried tofu as she instructs her editors to use this event to boost light novel sales.
Oh, yes, I've been in that situation many times myself. Although in our case, the boss would be drinking coffee and talking about newspaper sales.
Sounds like bosses are the same everywhere.
Yeah, you should have heard mine the other day. Just went on and on about the, on and on to the poor photographer. Yelling about pictures of some guy named Spider Boy? I don't get it. XP of Takahashi, oh. That'd be very sad, but also very wholesome in a way. Yeah, I do wonder, whoever the creator is, NPC or no, I do wonder if they're actually from Inazuma. Japan-made TCG. Japan-made Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the fuck is Ito?
The scenery in every nation is so different.
Thought I was gonna get trails
really
reference that too.
Good thing that you're able to be
Niall
so
and
optimistic
Dorothy.
about it.
Yeah.
It sounded like you were pretty much forced to come on this trip whether you wanted to or not.
Yeah, she works for the same agency as them.
Huh? Wait,
Oh my god.
is that who Paimon thinks it is? It's A!
Never mind. I don't need Ito if we're actually gonna make Ryan and play Yu-Gi-Oh! Excuse me. Yugi Boomer.
Traveler, Paimon, we meet again.
Oh? Who is this?
Ah, allow Paimon to introduce you. Seems like that's all Paimon's been doing these past few days. Anyway, this is Charlotte. She's a journalist from Fontaine. And this is A. She's Inazuma's Archon.
What? you mean Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder? Hello. Please forgive me for not recognizing you.
As a guest from afar, there's no need to be so formal.
Right. Okay. Oh, each of your acquaintances is more impressive than the last.
Yeah, we know a god.
Nico invited me here to
Or
experience
two, or
the fun
three,
and
or four.
festivities, along with everybody else.
Oh, Paimon gets it. The tournament venue is full of excitement and tasty food. And Miko didn't want you to miss out.
I guess I'll let you catch up for now. We can meet up later, just like last time.
4.5 looks at my... He looks at Yamato. Half god on his mother's side.
Perhaps she felt a little intimidated by me.
She's probably
His mother who no
fine.
longer remembers
Don't
that he
worry,
exists.
She didn't leave because of you. We've split up like this in previous places we visited too. So, how do you like Genius Invocation TCG? Paimon bets you're enjoying watching the tournament matches.
Well, in fact, I myself am competing in the tournament.
Yo!
Really?
Why is that surprising? Playing cards is an ancient form of entertainment, and I was curious to see what card games are like in this day and age.
How's the tournament going? Are you in the finals?
I advanced all the way to the semifinals.
Girl!
The semifinals? That's amazing!
Please tell me her opponent is Ito. If her opponent was Ito, this event would be a 10. Fucking please, just give it to me.
Unfortunately, the semifinals is where my journey ended.
Damn it!
The reason being...
Ah, who did you lose
The
to?
reason being that she lost to me.
Oh,
And
God
when I
damn
say
it.
lost, that doesn't begin to do it justice. It was quite a humiliating defeat.
I absolutely dominated her. I mean, like, it was embarrassing. I could have taken a piss on her in public and it would have been less embarrassing than how badly I destroyed her everything. So unfortunate. I didn't see that coming.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
I only lost because I was duped by her little tricks.
How are you still falling for her quote-unquote little tricks after 1,000 years or whatever?
What's wrong with my little
500.
tricks?
Trickery within the scope of the rules is better known as ingenuity. It's not my fault that some people spend all their time cooped up in Tenshukaku and never have the chance to hone their skills.
What a unique friendship.
Huh. You're right, though. I should make an effort to get out more. Many things have changed now that Inazuma is at peace. However, it seems that some people continue to fear the divine light, just as before. In some of my tournament matches, I could see my opponent's hands shaking, hesitant to play their cards. Now that I think about it, perhaps they were scared of what would happen if they defeated me.
I mean, yeah. Like if God were tangibly real and just some person who was fucking walking around my city and I had to play a game of Yu-Gi-Oh against them, I'd probably pull my punches too. Oh, a laugh track.
Oh, dear, dear. Other players lose their games and throw a tantrum. You win yours, and yet you still find a reason to mope about it. I invited you out for some simple fun and games. Oh, I should have known you'd be like this. Anyway, you should watch and learn, because I plan on using some more of my little tricks to defeat that divine priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Of course, she's fighting Kokomi, oh no. On one side will be your erstwhile comrade-in-arms, the leader of Watatsumi Island, and on the other will be head shrine maiden Yae Miko, the wise and beautiful. So, little one, who will you support? Arataki numero uno Ito. Please. He probably lost in like the first round, didn't he? My poor baby.
Miko, come on. No need to put them on the spot like that.
I know. I just wanted to see how they'd react. The venue is right over there. Why not go and take a walk around? Oh, and if you meet my fellow finalist, do pass on my regards.
You got it, crazy woman. When you pick Kokomi, she reacted differently? Really?
Yo! Yeah! Hey, compadre. And Flying Lavender Melon.
America! Woo!
My fellow Americans.
Can we get much higher?
Oh, bullchucker! Don't call Paimon that in public!
Don't call him that, period! I swear to God, Paimon, every time you call him that, I think it's a goddamn slur. It sounds way too close to something else. Please stop that. It has been way, way too long. Please tell me you were at least in the tournament at some point. Please tell me you at least play.
What would this tournament be without Arataki, the ultimate TCG champion, Ito? Matter of fact, the whole Arataki gang showed up in force. Our goal? To bring home the grand prize.
How'd that work out for you?
As fate would have it, Boss was the only one who didn't make it out of the qualifiers.
God fucking damn it. What'd you make in last two chat ninja? Let me see. I just saw it, Ninja. It's beautiful. Holy shit. Everybody check live stream chat. There is... there is a masterpiece in there. Also, hi, Kookie. You're cool, too.
What? Hey, that's not the point. It was just some bad luck, that's all. I got matched against a strong opponent in the first round.
Was your strong opponent a 5-year-old?
Besides, it was a close match. It could have swung either way.
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't exactly call losing in 3 rounds a close match.
Oof.
Hey, Shinobu, cut me some slack in front of my friends, okay? Anyway, it's not like you did much better. Weren't you beaten by that fish lady? Sandy Mamma Mia? Whatever her name is?
Mamma Mia! I'm making the pizza! Jesus fucking Christ, I love you, email. Please never leave.
Sangonomiya Kokomi? Watatsumi Island's military strategist? Yes, she beat me fair and square. I don't have a problem with that.
Sandy Mamma Mia.
Well, anyway, I've noticed something in this competition. If you want to win big here, you need style. That's right, I'm talking card backs. I lost my match because my backs were whack.
I don't think that's how that works, honey.
But the style of card backs and a player's skill don't have anything to do with each other.
Oh, no, that's where you're wrong, Mini Milan. It's just like how the strongest Oni Kabuto have the brightest colors on their back. If your cards look cool, then you'll definitely draw a better hand.
Okay.
Speedle fighting and playing TCGs are completely different. In cards, you actually have to rely on your own skill.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no use arguing with you. Why don't we let our friend here weigh in?
Stop making me choose between my friends. Let's play a match and find out. I don't even remember what card backs I have.
Hey, you're right. That's a pretty neat idea. How about this? Shinobu, lend me your deck. You've got some pretty slick card backs. But the Traveler probably has cool card backs too. Maybe even better than yours. Okay, in that case, you can use my deck.
Boss, how do I put this? Nobody could win with that deck of yours, no matter who uses it.
Is he like Joey from season 1 of Duel Monsters? He's got nothing but character cards in his deck.
Hey, quit busting my chops! Sheesh. What do you say, Traveler? You got time for a match now?
Oh, what? Actually? Oh my god.
Great! See? This is what I call a true compadre!
All right, I'll be the judge then. Just remember to take it easy, you two. This isn't a high-stakes match. It really doesn't matter who wins or loses.
Thank God, because I forget how to play this goddamn game even.
Do you guys hear that? It's the cry of my cards, cheering me on in the wind.
My cards, you mean?
Oh, and I have to use a deck I'm not used to. Oh my god. Ito's card was not even in here when I played. Oof. Oh boy. Alright. Oh good, a bunch of these are new. Why does Ito have a Kale? Because his deck has no synergy.
We're gonna make this the most exhilarating TCG duel ever, compadre.
Oh wait, no, that's Kuki's deck.
I don't think either side will have a good time dealing with Boss's deck.
I'll scout ahead.
You just exited the game when your cards got to low health and the quest kept going. That's good. We'll try. Oh right, no, I have a joke. That might actually be helpful. Yeah, I'll at least try. Considering I don't think I've ever played this game on screen, like, at all.
Keep that!
Yeah, I do like the art style of the cards and whatnot. It's cute. I just don't think that the game in and of itself is interesting enough to be an alternative to other content. Just a fun time killer. You don't see Solitaire? I wish. I would win the fuck out of Solitaire. But yeah, real talk, I forgot whose deck was whose, but yeah, his deck doesn't have synergy at all. He's got fucking, he's got characters that don't have any reactions with each other. At least I don't think, I can't imagine Geo's any different here than it is in, actual combat. Yeah, I'm using Ito's deck. No, I know that, but I'm just saying. I was getting mixed up, but yeah, his deck has no synergy. Electro and Cryo, kind of, but I don't recall Superconduct being that helpful in regular combat, and probably not here either.
Take this, compadre!
Just like we rehearsed!
I am the man!
Also realizing that one thing I don't like about this game is the speed. Very slow. Also, yeah, I just realized, what the fuck? Yeah, he does actually have shitty card back. He's got the crappy default. Ito, what are you doing? Come on, man. All in on Ito coin for this round. We can actually do.
Rest and rebuild!
Attaboy!
Go, Uchi, go! Fuck him up! Gonna say, shoot, that was a waste, wasn't it? Hey, Pom, how you doing?
Right now.
By not being a slut, you were able to raise 11k gems in Honkai. You're not summoning for Gamer Girl or Tree Fucker, dang. You waiting for Blade? You waiting for the bad boy? Oh god! Fucking Bloom. Of course a Bloom team's gonna be obnoxious. He seems like a project you can fix, you think he's Chief. I don't know about that one, Chief, but hey. Well, he's gonna go down, but he's gonna go out.
Nothing I've never seen.
Just like we rehearsed.
Yeah, that's
At
good.
least
Yeah,
I'm
waste your
going down with style.
waste your resources on that.
Time for
That's
some.
good.
Oh!
Very.
Now you see what the champ is capable of.
You have my deck to thank for that.
I was gonna say, what are you proud of? Your deck is losing, dude. This is a no-win scenario for you, Ito. Either I win with your deck or make you look bad, or she kicks my ass, thus proving your deck is garbage.
Forth, my blade.
Boss, you're gonna lose if you keep this up.
Hey, chill. Let me show you what happens when numero uno goes
Also, shit, I meant to
mano
use,
a mano.
Mano
Thing.
a mano? We're still talking about cards, right?
Show them.
God, he's dumb, and that's why we love him. Can't afford nothing no matter what I do, so. Got a slice of chocolate pound cake. Ooh! Very nice. Doing slightly better than you did at this secret. I was pretty okay at the game. What little I played of it, and
The
until
scourge of evil.
until
remains.
that happened.
I'll scout ahead.
Oh, yep, never mind. Yep. We had it, but yeah, use elemental tuning. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, see, that's how you're supposed to be playing, for the record. Elemental reactions are your friend. Couldn't really do that with this deck. Kuki was not kidding when she said this deck was ass.
See? My theory was correct.
Don't let it get to you. You were using Boss's deck after all. Anyway, what are you two doing here?
Actually, we were looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her around? Or,
That's why you quit halfway
as
through, yeah.
Arataki numero uno idioso so eloquently called her, the Fish Lady.
Yeah, when I was playing, I was using an aggravate deck with Fischl, Kaching, and Kale. They let me do a bunch of stupid shit like that. Ito's deck can't really do that. His deck is too unga bunga. Just 3 Claymore guys with very few elemental reactions off of each other, and no summons or whatnot.
You're one to talk, Lavender Melon.
Her match in the finals will be starting shortly, so she can't be far. Why don't you ask Kujo Sara over there? The Tenryo Commission is in charge of managing access to the venue and maintaining order.
Hey, just remember that if you ever want to play another match, you can find me anytime.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification.
What's up, compadre? You here to play another game? No worries. You go do what you gotta do. I'll see you later.
I just thought you might have something else funny to say. I love you. You dumb, beautiful himbo who's not actually a himbo because your abs are painted on.
Hi, Sarah. We're looking for Kokomi. Have you seen her anywhere?
I saw her exit the venue after the semifinals, but she hasn't returned since. If you're looking for Her Excellency, I believe she's currently near the western shore of Rito.
Everyone is here.
Good to see you.
Hello, you two. Is there something the matter?
No, we just wanted to say hello to Kokomi.
Now that I think about it, her opponent in the finals will be a tough one to beat.
Who are you rooting for, Sara?
Up till now, the almighty Shogun had my full support. But now that she's been eliminated from the tournament, in truth, I don't really care.
I no longer give a shit.
Paimon thought for sure you'd be rooting for Miko.
Have you met Miko?
I certainly would, in the past. But now that the islands of Narukami and Watatsumi are on amiable terms, we're all friends.
Those are exactly Her Excellency's thoughts as well. The point of a game of cards between friends is to exchange skills and enjoy the game together. It's not about who wins or loses. She hopes that this spirit of friendly competition will define Inazuma going forward.
A commendable attitude. Her opponent is skilled in the art of deception. Even if she appears to have worry written all over her face, don't fall for it. She's likely trying to lead you into a trap.
It's nice to see two generals who were once enemies on the
Yes,
battlefield
solve
now
problems,
looking out
yes.
for each other.
Do not be mistaken. I speak only in the interest of fairness. The moment I saw the name Sangonomiya on the list of
Now
competitors,
the fact irony
I
you to play the
anticipated
card
that
game,
she would make it into the
yo!
finals to face the almighty Shogun.
Yeah, I assume we are going to go to
I've
Sumeru
watched
as
every
well.
one of her matches.
Obviously,
she constantly
Sino's going to
adapts
be
her strategy
participating.
and excels at
But,
employing rare and unusual tactics.
But who knows if he'll be the
But
champ for his
after the almighty Shogun's loss,
country or not.
I'm afraid that Lady Guji may also have caught wind
It'd be
of
kind of funny
Kokomi's
if that guy
strategies.
beat him.
Oh, so you want to make sure Kokomi's got intel on the other side too? Wow. Trust Sara to make sure everything is fair and above board.
Thanks for your insights, General Kujo. I will be sure to pass them along to Her Excellency.
Don't mention it. The match will be starting shortly. Please, let her know to get back to the venue soon.
All right, then I'll get going.
I'll form the head. Oh, Sino will cry if he loses.
I hope the final goes smoothly. Everything should be fine. As long as that Oni manages to avoid causing a scene.
Ah, you love him. We all do. It's okay to have feelings, Byleth.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency.
You forgot how tall Sara is? Yeah, it's weird. Like, she already uses the taller female model, but then she also has, like, some really big, sandals that elevate her even more.
Kokomi!
Paimon? Oh, and the Traveler's here too.
Don't mind me, I was just contemplating setting that house over there on fire. You haven't changed.
Surprised to see us? We came to wish you good luck in the competition. So, what are you doing out here, Kokomi? Taking in the view?
Yes, the soothing sound of the ocean's waves do make me feel peaceful. But I actually came here hoping to see Watatsumi Island.
Huh? Can you really see Watatsumi Island from here? Let Paimon take a look.
How that pyromaniac fish joke start again? I can't quite remember.
Can you see it?
Let's see.
Maybe just because of that one scene in her character quest where she stood in front of the fire.
And a little further than that, there's Yashiori Island. Nope, can't see Watatsumi.
Even on a perfectly clear day like this, you can't see Watatsumi Island from Narukami Island. Imagine trying to see it when the islands were surrounded by storms. Though the islands are on peaceful terms now, the dark clouds of war still linger in some people's hearts. Even when friends argue,
Pyro
still
bomb
need time
strategy
to
or something
reconcile.
like that.
Think of how much time is needed when the conflicting sides could never even see each other.
You okay, Kokomi?
Oh, sorry.
My mind was drifting to some more serious topics. Yes, I thought you might understand.
Huh? What are you talking
Who won the
about?
Favonius Regionals?
Who
Little
wins
Timmy.
and who loses isn't what's most important.
Little Timmy beat
What's
Kaya.
important is that Her Excellency came here to compete with all of
Very
Inazuma
rude.
watching.
Yes, more people will be traveling between Watatsumi and Narukami
Kaya threw
Island
hands with
from
an
this day
actual
forward.
child in a children's
The point
card
I hope
game
to make
and
is,
lost.
even though we believe in different gods, we can all come together as friends by playing cards at the table. We should be willing to cooperate and assist one another in the future. You could say that I'm playing cards to help dissolve enmity. Yes, that's a good way to put it. Besides, my passion has always been in tactics and strategy. How could I pass up the chance to play in a tournament for a strategic game like this?
Oh, so you have your personal reasons to play too.
Yes, partly.
You should be careful of that fox lady. Even Sarah warned us that she'll be a cunning opponent.
Yes. It seems that you're not the only one who sees this tournament as a chance to resolve our differences, Your Excellency.
Oh, that's good to hear. Don't worry, Paimon. I've already thought of a variety of stratagems for the
Miko
match.
can win if it means she's permanently psychologically damaged.
I'm really looking forward to the final now. And Paimon swears that she's actually gonna see it this time, no matter what. Paimon won't let herself get distracted, not even by all the tasty snacks in Inazuma.
What she said, but less stupid.
Thank you. All right, let's go.
No matter what, let the games begin. No matter what, we'll find the strength and win.
Inazuma's Archon bolts her way to the semifinals, only to be stunned by a crafty opponent.
Ooh, that's a nice title.
Lightning from Inazuma won't be able to reach me in Fontaine, right?
I don't think the Electro Archon would get upset over a minor
I
thing
appreciate
like
her reporter vision.
Hey, what are you two chatting about? Oh, wait a second. The real question is, how many times are we gonna run into Kirara?
Yeah, really.
Talk about a coincidence, right? What are the chances?
I interviewed a few people around Rito, but no more details on the card snatcher, unfortunately. After that, I ran into Kirara here. We got to chatting, and then I found out that she knew you too.
Sorry, you said the card snatcher?
Oh, let Paimon explain.
I think I already have some insights regarding the truth of this matter.
Really? That
And I thought Hazel was the detective.
But it's a little complicated, and the finals are about to start. Let me put it this way, though. The key to this case is actually Kirara.
Huh? Oh, wait, what? Me?
Gungaga.
Having chatted with Kirara, I was starting to think the same thing.
Sorry, I don't have time to explain now. We'll have to continue after the tournament's finished.
Can we get a can someone make a sequel that also throws in Ayato to that image?
What should we do?
Beautiful.
Paimon's still trying to wrap her head around that. If Kokomi was only working off of what Paimon told her, how come Paimon can't find the answer? Oh, is Paimon really as dumb as a lavender melon?
Yes. But we can worry about that later.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to the final round of the King of Invocations Grand Prix Inazuman Regional Final! Our contestants are Guji Yai Miko of the Grand Narukami Shrine versus Sangonomiya Kokomi, Divine Priestess of the Sangonomiya Shrine. Without further ado, let the final match begin!
Yay, it's starting!
Now, to find out who will play first.
You took your time. I was starting to wonder if you got lost walking on the seabed.
I can
Miss
practically hear
Soul
the
of
anime
Deep.
opening playing.
You must be tired after the walk back to shore. Perhaps I should let you go first.
Jesus Christ.
There's no need. I've heard that fried tofu with all the frills gets cold quickly. If we don't serve it right away, then I'm afraid it'll become a cold, greasy mess.
What the fuck does that mean? What?
Round one. Begin.
Kobe, I thought you were smart. What does that mean?
And the winner is...
Drum roll! We were watching! How do we not know?
Kokomi, the
Okay.
Divine Priestess from Watatsumi Island.
Oh boy. Kokomi, sleep with one eye open for the foreseeable future.
She won! Kokomi did it!
Just seeing that Kitsune yokai made the fur on my tail stand on end.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Congratulations! She will haunt you for the rest of your life now.
Thank you.
Kokomi! That was a real nail biter, but you did it!
You damn fox. Wow.
That Miko is a crafty one, pretending she had no strategy and letting one of her own character cards get defeated. Then she played 2 cards from her hand that required to have lost a character card. She came pretty close to turning the match around.
Goodness, what's all the commotion over here? Discussing something interesting
her!
behind my back?
Stab her, Miko!
Not at all. Paimon was just saying what a real pity it was that you lost.
It's no pity at all. It was just a little fun competition. We'll see who wins next time.
It's just a children's
What do you
card
say,
game.
Miss Soul of
There's
the
no
Deep?
need to, I don't
How
know,
about a rematch?
murder someone over it.
If Miss Fried Tofu with all the frills hasn't gotten too cold, I would be happy to play. However, the traveler here is waiting for me to help them solve a puzzle they've been facing.
Do it, Miko.
Oh,
Snap her
really?
neck.
Then I won't disturb you. I'll go play with Goro instead.
Ah!
It's been a while since I've seen those fuzzy ears of his.
God damn it! Run!
Back to our conversation.
You knew she
Kirara,
was here!
You've been delivering items between different nations for the past several days, correct?
That's right. I've had quite a few deliveries recently. But what does that have to do with the card snatcher?
The strange thing is that Kirara's delivery route has coincided with the card snatcher's movements at every turn.
Stream time when I said murder.
And therein lies
Oh
the
my.
clue.
You mean, Kirara is the card snatcher?
No one said that,
Hey, that's
Paimon.
not true.
Shut
I'm
up.
just out here doing my job. You can't just throw false accusations at a person. I mean, a yokai like this.
Calm down, you two. Kirara's not the thief. Let me ask you, Kirara. Have any of your packages in the past few days been from the same sender? Or were any sent to the same destination?
Let me think. Senders have all been different. But there's one destination that keeps coming up in every region I've been to.
Really? And what destination is that?
I'm not at liberty to give you the exact address, but I can tell you that it's in Sumeru.
Were the contents light? No larger than the size of an envelope?
Oh my god, is it Sino?
Wait, you're not one of those yokai who has prophetic dreams, are you?
I knew he'd be
hear
involved with the
stories about that
tournament
when I was
because, of
curled
course,
up on my
but is
grandma's
he
lap.
also the fucking quote-unquote thief?
No.
Trying
only
to
the
collect
divine
all the different
priestess
card
of
backs from
Watatsumi
across the
Island.
world.
I just like to read light novels and books about military strategy. Divination's not my field.
Did Sino join the Rare Hunters? He has the aesthetic for it.
After all I've said so far, have you arrived at the same answer as me?
Let me think. Oh no, not this shit again! Oh, this is such a dumb mechanic.
Every nation Kirara visited had a parcel sent to Sumeru.
Prowler theme intensifies!
The contents were light and were no larger than an envelope.
Try to unlock the seal of the Crocodile King!
The contents were probably genius invocation cards. We've run into Kirara multiple times throughout our trip. We came to Inazuma because we tracked the thief here. No, no. 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 We came to Inazuma. Every nation Kirara visited. There doesn't seem to be any more leads.
I still don't understand this mechanic. It's nice to hear the Traveler actually talking, but...
Every nation Kirara...
Oh my god.
Well, after...
Yeah, I still do not understand this mechanic.
The contents were The contents were... Every nation...
I'm gonna have to look up a guide!
This is the Outlander Affairs
Because this mechanic is incredibly ill-defined.
Proof of identification ready.
I was gonna say now it just sounds soft. Oh, god. Terrible.
This is the Outlander Affairs Agency. Please have your documents and proof of identification ready.
Well,
Some animators gonna grab that soundbite. Oh, yes, they are.
We came to Inazuma The contents were... Oh. The thief is likely using Komania Express to send packages. Oh. Kirara's deliveries contain the treasure chest card backs. Oh. We came to Inazuma.
Okay, sure, whatever.
Yes! You nailed it! Huh? So the cardbacks we've been looking for have been right under our noses all along?
But there's still one thing that doesn't quite add up. Kirara picked up her package in Mondstadt before we encountered the card snatcher. The timing doesn't make sense.
I've thought about that too. The way I see it, there's more than just one thief involved. Yes, the person you've been tracking most likely is one member of the group. It seems the other members had already obtained the cardbacks and sent them together.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That minigame is so garbage.
Now that I think about it, collecting all those
Like, it makes
cardbacks
sense
across so many
conceptually.
nations would be near impossible for just one person.
But like half the time, it doesn't let you actually fucking do whatever you're trying to do.
Because he's too slow, he probably missed the arranged shipment date. Well, that's how I figure it at least. From your explanation, he's only committed theft on one occasion, and there were even witnesses. After that, he's been trading or playing to collect the cardbacks. I suspect that this person isn't a very good thief. He probably used the mora he was given to arrange shipments with Komania Express as funds to use for trading.
And there's another question now. Why don't the other members just keep the cards and take them back to Sumeru themselves? Unless there's a reason for them to stay.
Yes, this is a question I'm still grappling with now. What is the thief's objective? What kind of secret is hidden behind these card backs? Unfortunately, there's no way to know without seeing one for ourselves.
Hey, don't look at me like that. I can't just open a customer's parcel. If the company
You
ever
could,
found out,
though.
I'd be fired on the spot. And I don't want to go back to being a yokai in the mountains of Inazuma.
No, we don't want to cause you any trouble, of course. At this point, maybe it would be best for you all to accompany Kirara to Sumeru. Good idea. Going to the delivery location is the only lead worth following now. And if the recipient really is a bad guy,
Kokomi, yeah.
Kirara could be in danger. We should come along to make sure you're safe.
I'll beat people up.
Hey, I know my way around a fight too.
Better
I
than
haven't
playing
had
the
a
world's
single
worst
package
Ace
stolen from me
Attorney
since I've
knockoff.
started this job. Whenever someone picks on me thinking I'd be an easy target to take packages from, I send them running.
The bomb of this mystery.
Let me think about it. All right, I'll let you come with me to the delivery point in Sumeru. But on one condition. You have to promise that you'll hide somewhere where the customer can't see you. Who's ever heard of a group of people delivering packages?
No problem. You got it.
Also, even if the customer is a bad guy and has stolen things, we should leave that for the local authorities to handle.
No promises.
Next up, Sumeru. Oh, we're really traveling all over.
If the thief is Yamato, I reserve the right to give him a noogie on the spot.
You'll have to tell me how everything turns out the next time we meet.
Whoa! That match between Fox Lady and Fish Lady really got my blood racing. The sweat's practically boiling off my forehead.
Ew.
Yes, yes. I'm sure all of Rito knows how excited you are, but the gang's all waiting for us. We should be heading back now.
It's
I
Nahida.
can wait a little longer. At least let my compadre and I play one last match. You can't say no to that. Pretty please?
Maybe next time.
Fine. It's okay, I don't blame you. But you should probably leave. You don't want to see a grown Oni cry.
Oh my god! Don't do that! Don't guilt trip me! You beautiful, beautiful whore. God damn it. Now I feel bad.
General
I'm
Kujo,
sorry, Ito.
can
The
I
card
have a
game's
word
not
with
that
you?
interesting.
Yes. Congratulations on your victory, Sangonomiya Kokomi.
I wanted to express my gratitude for the helpful advice you provided before the match.
It was nothing. Anyone with a good head on their shoulders knows that skill and strategy ultimately determine the winner.
Where's Goro? I want
In
to
any
check on him.
case, it was an exciting match to watch.
I want to make sure Pico's not ruining his
Unfortunate that you
everything.
didn't register for the tournament as well.
I'm afraid I'd be no match for you.
Don't say that. You're not so different from me. Seeking chances to hone your skills in the game, considering countermeasures, and competing with others as if they're friends?
Perhaps you have a point. In that case, let's play a match of Genius Invocation before you depart for Narukami Island.
It would be my pleasure.
Goro? Honey? Are you safe? Sorry, Ito. I only play Egyptian card games. The fuck is an egg gem train? 1? What the fuck is an egg gem train? 2? I don't see him. I don't see him, guys. I think she got him. Rip.
I should really make a decision.
It's too late for him. Gonna turn him into a big titty VTuber again. You hate to see it. R.I.P. Goro, you will be missed. And who can say where the road goes and the day goes?
It's about time for us to head to Sumeru and investigate that group of thieves. Paimon's got a feeling that it won't be long before we have a breakthrough on the case.
Let's head to Caravan Rebot first. That's near the designated pickup location.
Yeah, let's just casually head all the way around the globe. Wait, what? Oh, I got confused there. Where are we going? Here we are.
Are we getting close? Which way should we go now?
1 week-long boat ride
way
later.
Towards the desert. It's not far.
I would recommend taking a bodyguard to protect you. If the customer does turn out to be rotten, you can let the bodyguard deal with them.
Good point. A bodyguard.
Well, he can't be the thief then. Damn it.
Oh, look! Isn't that Sino?
Yo, Sino, somebody's committing card game-related crimes.
Sino!
You had me at card games.
Good to see you. Headed to Caravan Rebot?
Remember, Paimon? We can't just disclose the customer's information.
Huh? Oh, don't worry. This is Sumeru's General Mahamatra, Sino. He's the leader of the Matra and always takes criminal activity very seriously.
Wow. How do you know so many powerful people?
Because we're awesome.
You better get used to it, Kirara. You wouldn't believe the people I've met since I started traveling with them.
Do you have some time now, Sino? Or do you need to go participate in the Genius Invocation Tournament?
Well,
Tournament? The tournament has already finished.
Really? Then how did you do, Sino?
What do you
I am now
think?
the official king of invocations.
Real talk, I was half expecting it to be not literal. Like the finals actually haven't started yet, but he's just that sure. He's like, it's already over. I've already won. I am already the king of games. You crushed the competition.
I used Forbidden Hand at the opportune moment, and drew... I can explain it later. Anyway, I have time.
Great. Let Paimon catch you up on what's happening.
I expected nothing less.
Paimon's parched now. How many times is Paimon gonna have to explain everything?
You know, Paimon, you could let me do the explaining for once. What a novel idea that'd be.
I can accompany you. As Paimon said, it's my duty to uphold the rules and punish evil.
What do you think, Kirara?
All right. But remember, you all should hide while I'm delivering the parcel. I know that this customer is suspicious, but they're still my customer until we have any concrete proof otherwise.
Okay, we'll go hide.
But if we're too far away, we won't be able to hear anything you're saying. How will we know if you're in trouble?
Not a problem. You can just watch my tails.
Your tails? You mean both of them?
Of course, both of them. I'll come up with a way to have the customer confirm the contents of the package. If they turn out to be just an ordinary customer and the package doesn't contain the card backs, then I'll lower both of my tails. That'll mean you can just stay hidden. But if they turn
How
out
much
to be the
worse
thieves
would it be if
after,
Paimon
then
had a
I'll-
British accent? Oh, God. I imagine it'd have about this. I imagine it'd have the same delivery as the English dub voice actress for Cruz from Arc Knight. And if you all don't know what English Cruise from Arknight sounds like, I would highly recommend looking that up real quick.
Lay down.
Huh? Why would she do that?
It'd be a signal that we need to lay down the law.
Yeah! No way! I'm not getting on the ground. That would be way too embarrassing. Besides, don't you think that would look suspicious?
You think so? Then maybe you can use your tails to pound your back.
And why would she do that?
Simple. It'd be signal that she had found the backs we're looking for.
My fellow Americans.
I love you, Sino. She just starts sputtering and fucking falls over.
This is the first time I've met someone as creative with their words as I am.
Yo, do your articles have puns?
Have you ever considered a career in writing news headlines, Sino?
Oh my god.
Oh no, don't enable him.
Okay, if we keep standing around talking like this, the package is going to be late. Listen to me. If they're the thieves, I'll lift one tail up and keep the other one down. If you see that, then you can come round them up.
You're not going to lay down?
No, I'm not laying down!
Hi, Arutashai Naito! And that's how you know it's Sino!
We're in the middle of nowhere, though. Are you sure this is the right place, Kirara?
Let's see. The address is approximately 100 paces down the road from Caravan Rebot towards the
We get Sino in our
desert,
party, sure.
near the first flaming flower.
That's the most suspicious address Paimon's ever heard.
122 and an 8. Get a Sino team real quick.
Our mission begins.
Time to broaden our horizons again.
All right, amuse me.
You know what? Never mind. Well, if that's gonna be your fucking attitude...
In the name of the Prinzessin.
Never mind then, Miko. You got someplace better to be? Fucking be my guest.
Take heart. Victory will be ours.
I don't like that tone, young lady. Yelan? You like Yelan instead? Sure, that works too.
Who's our target this time?
There we go. Oh, dear.
Near the first flaming flower.
Sandy, Mamma Mia!
Oh, we're here.
She's beautiful.
Huh? There aren't any houses around here.
The team should be all finalists.
Maybe
Oh,
the
that'd also be
recipient planned
cute.
on coming
Shit.
here to personally receive
Yeah,
the
I could do that
package.
too. One from each
I've
country.
had
Well, I can't.
customers do that in
No,
the past.
Timmy.
We're still a little early. In the meantime, why don't the rest of you go find a place to hide? And remember, watch my tails for the signal.
And we wouldn't be able to do Little Timmy, but we could do, well, who would that be? Kai instead. He's runner-up. It's close enough. Sino, Hootie Tang.
Good eye.
And Kaya.
This will be interesting.
Kaya subbing in for Little Timmy. There we go.
We'll hide here. This spot is hidden, but with a clear view.
I'm unsure this recipient's up to no good. Who'd pick up a package in a place like this?
I agree. But for the sake of her company's reputation, we'll let her tell us what to do.
What now?
What? As in her tails?
Yeah, we get it. Hey, look! Someone's coming.
You from Komoni Express?
That's right. You must be Mr. Dada Baba?
Where's the
Mr.
package?
What?
Yes, this is your package. Here you go.
The fuck did you just call him?
I recommend that you open it and confirm the contents. I've been running to many places the past few days through all sorts of weather. The contents may have shifted, so it's best to check that everything's intact.
No need. You haven't opened it to see what's inside, have you?
Of course not. That would be against our company policy. But if the contents are valuable, I would
Are you
still
kidding?
recommend checking them first. If anything
Yes,
turns
you
out
must
to be
be
damaged, I can compensate you now.
I said no need, didn't I? Why are you so persistent?
You know, boss, this little lady's out here all on her own.
We could use that to our advantage, you know.
Bruh.
Hey, you. Are you the only one delivering out here?
Yes, that's right. I wouldn't bring a bunch of people with me to deliver a package.
Too sus.
I'm no good at lying. And I can't keep my tails from moving everywhere.
She's giving a signal. But, wait. Paimon doesn't recognize that signal at all.
I nearly forgot. This just happens to be my 100th delivery. It's a really special moment for me.
She's a master at this, really.
If you could let me know what I delivered, it would mean a lot to me.
Her tails are moving all over the place. Does she need us to step in or not?
Her tails keep moving and intertwining. They keep pointing in different directions. Ah, maybe she's trying to say that she mixed up her directions. These people aren't the intended recipients.
Honey, no.
Seriously? There's no way anyone could get all that just from her tails.
The inner machinations of my mind.
Something's not right. I can feel it. And you seem real concerned about this package, Missy.
No.
No, that's just part of my job. We always care about the customer. Are you really not going to open it?
Come on, boss. Enough talk.
Yeah, nobody will ever know anything happened way out here.
Then do you have a moment to leave a 5-star review?
Sure. I'll leave a 5-star review after you're dead.
Bruh.
They got a knife! Forget the signals!
That sure is a reaction to a death threat. Just angry face, hands on your hips.
Boss, she's got backup.
What are you afraid of? Get him!
Huh? Wait, that's Sino! The General Mahamatra!
Sino?
Is it sad that I only just noticed his stupid Wolverine claws when he's in that mode? Bruh.
Coming through!
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Billowing surge! Allow me!
Futile!
We doing this?
Kirara, are you alright?
Ignore my
I'm fine.
skills.
Don't worry.
Had I known you were here, we wouldn't have.
Yeah, no shit.
Too late for that. And I don't want to hear any whining from you two either. Clear?
Yes. Crystal clear.
General Mahamatra, I don't want to go to prison. Can't you just let us off this one time?
It depends on what the fuck
That
you were willing
depends
to
on how
commit
honest
murder.
you are.
Thank you.
We'll tell you everything.
What's inside the package?
Card backs. Genie's
Cocaine.
Invocation TCG card backs that we collected from different nations.
Are they the kind with a treasure chest design on them?
Yeah, that's right. Wait, how'd you know that?
Why are you stealing them?
We're just a group of treasure hoarders. That's all.
Some hoarders were getting fed up recently with just stealing small stuff. They wanted to,
Go on.
They wanted to pull off something big. You know, not just in one nation, all across Teyvat.
All across Teyvat?
Yeah, we were planning to steal prized treasures from different nations all at the same time. After pulling off a job like that, everyone would recognize us treasure hoarders as the most powerful organization across the world.
Bruh, you guys can't even afford real animations.
But, seems like that's not gonna happen now.
So what does any of that have to do with these card backs?
Well, the problem was we didn't know how to communicate our master plan to all the other treasure hoarders. But with how popular Genius Invocation TCG has become recently, somebody suddenly came up with the idea to use cards as a way to communicate our
Cocaine.
plans
Nice.
without being detected.
Card backs? Real shit. Perish.
So you were the ones who printed these card backs.
Yeah, because every treasure hoarder knows what to do once they see a treasure chest. First you bury it so no one else can take it, then just add a little bit of...
Hey, shut it! You're giving away all our plans.
Do you guys want to get arrested or not?
It appears you consider this ridiculous plan of yours more valuable than your own life.
No, I'll talk. All you need to do is cover it with some wet dirt or sand, then wipe it off after a while. And it'll look like this.
My fellow hoarders, this is the big job we've all been waiting for. Take up your daggers, put on your masks, and round up your sumpter beasts. Oh, and for those of you without sumpter beasts... Seriously? That's all it says? Ugh, what a waste.
Hey, what do you mean, waste? That message will mobilize the treasure hoarders.
He's right. The time and the other details are printed below that.
That Paimon-si. Oh, there it is.
Objectively speaking, it's definitely a creative method of communicating information. But then why were you trying to retrieve these card backs?
Hello, Dusk.
It's all because some fellow hoarders got addicted
How
to
was
Genius
Hidekiano's
Invocation.
wild ride?
All they needed to do was stick to the plan, but they couldn't help themselves and started playing the game. Not only that, they were even using our card backs and showing them off. But that wasn't the worst of it. Some of them ended up losing our card backs to other players.
You were afraid that your plans would be exposed, so you
The hoarders
dispatched
got
members to
addicted
quickly
to the
retrieve
card
the card backs
game.
that had been scattered into the markets.
Not just the ones on the markets. We collected all our treasure chest card backs and we had them shipped back. We feared that our plans had already been discovered, so we were preparing to print another set of card backs.
You liked it a lot? That's
They would indicate a different time to initiate the operation, and we'd redistribute them. But to take every precaution, we raised funding for everyone to send us the backs via Komini Express. That way, we could guarantee the card backs would arrive safely and on time.
Huh? Oh, thanks for the compliments.
So the senders would stay at their original location to ensure that the operation could continue moving forward.
I'm going through with the RC car.
That
Holy
must
shit,
be
I remember
why the
that.
treasure hoarders came after the person who sold the card back in Mondstadt.
Oh, right! It's no wonder we were running into the treasure hoarders left and right. They wanted to be sure that anyone involved stayed quiet.
There. I told you everything I know. Hopefully that will help us make up for our mistakes. Please,
More people than you
Mahamatra
expected,
Sino,
like
show
20.
us mercy.
One that sat
You'll
next to you
each
is
receive your
cosplaying
due
as Ichigo.
punishment.
Yo! That's
Enough
awesome.
talk. Come with me. I've taken care of the criminals for now. I'll be escorting them back to Sumeru City shortly. I was only fulfilling my duty. You all did well.
Sino seems like a completely different person when he's working.
All right.
The duality
Goodbye
of man.
for now.
Oh, wait! I still want to interview the champion of the Sumeru Regional Tournament!
All right. Go ahead.
Tell me, Mr. Sino, what were your thoughts about the tournament? And did you have anything to say about the treasure hoarder incident?
Genius Invocation TCG is a very good game. But to me, it's not just a game. It's an art form. It allows people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together. I hope everyone can have the chance to experience the fun of playing this game.
Great answer. That'll be a perfect ending for my news piece.
Therefore, I assure you that I will personally bring judgment to any criminals out there with the delusions of desecrating this game with their evil plans. No matter where you run or where you hide, you will not escape the punishment of lightning.
You fuck with the integrity of Yu-Gi-Oh, I will fuck you up.
Oh, I see. Let's stay calm. No need to get worked up. Now let me think.
Serious fucking business.
Not so genius thieves behind mysterious treasure chest card back plot finally...
Got decked? You get it? Like cards and punching?
Yes, that'll work nicely.
Perfect. 10 out of 10.
These two make quite the team when it comes to words.
If that's all, then I should get going.
I'm glad these two are friends.
I'll
I hope
inform
they get
the
more
other
interactions
areas
at some
not to be
point.
gamed by these thieving treasure hoarders.
Never change, Sino. Never change.
We will.
What an immaculate character.
So in the end, it turned out that the group of card snatchers we were tracking was the treasure hoarders all along.
Ow.
Still feels a little disappointing, though. Paimon thought for sure those card backs
dropped my
would lead us to some valuable treasure.
Happy to report that Kamen Rider Shin is peak quick season nice. Dusk just got back from it too and seemed to really enjoy it. I have no idea when I'll be seeing it. Not in theaters, I'll tell you that much. Yo, you took a picture with him! Oh! Yo, that's awesome! Holy shit! That's rad.
Don't say that. Think of the bright side. We uncovered a major international crime scheme. Oh, I definitely have everything I need for my exclusive news piece.
Also, yeah, wait a minute. A pink-haired girl with a side ponytail teaming up with a darker skinned, white-haired Electro boy. What are you doing, Hoyo? What are you cooking?
If anything, Paimon regrets that we didn't get to see the mysterious inventors of Genius Invocation TCG.
It's fine, it's completely different. In Star Rail, Arlen is basically her son. At least that's the vibe I get. Here, they're just friends. Completely different.
Seems everyone can't stop talking about that game.
No connections whatsoever. It's fun to make new friends.
In that case, how would everyone like to join me for a very special delivery?
Huh? You mean it's related to Genius Invocation TCG?
Were you not here for any Star Rail Monado? It's just two very suspiciously similar character designs, forming a bond across the two games.
That's right. You'll understand when we get there. I would have invited Sino along too if he wasn't busy with work.
He just pops back down with the Prowler theme playing. I've got time.
Oh, really? But didn't you say before that you can't disclose customer information?
Yeah, but this time the situation's different. Let's just say this delivery wasn't assigned to me by the company. This package package had been sitting at the company for some time because we could never locate the recipient. Even the neighbors didn't know where he went.
Oh, so the company eventually took ownership of the package?
Yep. The holding period passed just last month.
But can't you just return it to the original sender?
Well, it turns out the sender has passed away.
During the credits, they play the OG theme song. Yo, that's awesome.
Oh, that's terrible.
Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider, Rider, Rider.
Yeah. And I thought both the original sender and intended recipient would be disappointed if
Charlotte's
his package
neat.
is left undelivered.
He was a good choice for the first Fontaine character and a good tag-along character for this quest.
So, I took the initiative and started asking around Sumeru in my free time. Eventually, I found out where the recipient went and also learned a little about his past.
Wow, amazing! So who is it?
Well, you'll have to come with me and see. I have a feeling that it'll be good to have some true Genius Invocation TCG players like you come along.
Oh, sounds like another news story brewing. I'll tag along as well.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's really curious.
Is it gonna be the person who actually made the game?
Traveler, shall we join her?
Of course.
All right, then follow me to Vimara Village.
Please don't be NPCs. Please don't be NPCs. Please don't be NPCs!
The clues pointed to Vimara Village, but I'm not sure of which house they live in exactly. Guess we'll have to ask around.
That's not a good sign. I don't think any important characters live in this place.
Any idea what the recipient looks like?
I only know his name is Garvapitum and that he's a scholar from the Academia.
Garvapitum. Got it. Hi there. Do you know where Garvapitum lives?
I'm afraid I've never heard that name before.
I was gonna say, I feel like if we just go up to every single character saying, hey, are you Garvapitum? We'll just get punched in the stomach for asking every time. Like that time Peter had to ask around for Big Fat Polly.
He's a scholar from the Academia.
Oh, yes, there is a scholar around here, but I've never heard anyone go by the name you mentioned.
His name is
sure
Silly, so
you've
we
got
call
the
him
right
Ted.
Name? Actually, I'd like to ask him a few questions myself regarding which of the
Big
6
Fat Polly?
Darshans to join.
Big Fat Polly.
No. Let's go ask someone else.
Big Fat
We're
Polly.
looking for a scholar named Garvapitum.
Garvapitum? I never heard of him.
Yo, lady, you okay?
Wait, do you mean that newcomer that arrived a few days ago?
You sound very tired.
Oh, someone just moved here?
Yes, that's right. He looked pretty anxious, though, almost like he's struggling to complete a thesis.
Ma'am?
I've seen him speaking with the village head, probably looking for a place to stay.
Ma'am, do you need a
Vimara
lozenge?
Village is the perfect place to take a vacation and relax, which is why I chose to come back here.
Got it, thank you. We'll go talk to the head of the village.
Don't mention it. If life is ever treating you hard, you can always come and live here for a while.
No, I don't think I will. Yeah, get some sleep, ma'am. You sound like me. That's not a good thing.
Hello, are you the head of the village? There's something we'd like to ask you about.
Yes, that's me. Go ahead.
Do you know where a scholar by the name of Garvapitum lives? We'd like to talk to him.
Garvapitum. Ah, that must be him.
You know him?
Yes, I do. He came here to rent a place to stay. He said he needed to unwind a little.
I was gonna say
Hardly
the dead
anyone's ever
silence
seen
with
him
the
come out
combined
since
with
he
the text
moved
being a
in.
bit delayed.
He doesn't seem to be very outgoing. I don't know if that's his way of unwinding, but I'd say he's just keeping himself cooped up.
You gonna actually cook any of
Are
that
you
fish or
friends
what?
of his?
Yeah, you could say that.
Her tails are moving again. Is that what happens whenever she tells a lie?
Oh dear God. Oh. I don't want to because it's Paimon, but that is also a really, really good smug image. I'm very conflicted. Well, anybody who can put up with it being Paimon, y'all enjoy that.
I see. I was thinking that it'd be good for some friends to check up on him.
That's Paimon's clearly you've never owned an air fryer face.
He's staying up above. Look for the house in the corner. You should be able to find him there.
Great! Thank you very much!
Don't mention it. I just want to see people who come here be happy.
I don't like how weirdly welcoming / wanting people to just settle down and live here. If not for the fact that this is the last part of a completely unrelated quest about children's card games, I would swear this village was a cult. Smug Paimon emo. I technically could, at least in the Discord. We got the space for it now. Thanks to the boosts from Fusion and Ian. Are you big fat Paulie? There it is.
Let's
Perfect.
try knocking and see if he answers. Hello? Anybody home? We're looking for Garvapitum.
Why did you say that name? Yes, that's me. Can I help you?
Hello, Mr. Garvapitum. I'm Kirara. I have a delivery from Komania Express. I'm afraid the package is quite late.
A package. For me.
Yes, it's from a Mr. Gulab.
What? Gulab? But how is that possible?
Yes. It seems your friend submitted the package to our company before he passed.
Friend? Some friend I am. There was nothing I could do about his illness. And I wasn't by his side during the last moments of his life.
Don't say that!
Dude,
After
don't trauma
all,
dump.
You and Gulab are the creators of Genius Invocation TCG. I'm sure Gulab would have been happy to know how popular the game has become.
It would have been way, way funnier if it were Venti.
He's one of the creators
Just
of
saying.
Genius Invocation TCG?
Why? Why does it seem that misfortune always befalls geniuses like him?
If you don't mind, perhaps you could talk to us about it. It would probably help you feel better.
You're right. Maybe I should tell you. You really wouldn't mind listening?
And now you're chucking damn it, meow meow. Sure.
All right then. It's not much of a story, really.
Black screen or or a little animation.
I knew Gulab ever since we were kids.
With the 2D art
we
style,
were classmates
or
and
just
grew up together.
clunky exposition.
Other than
That
the
works too.
bandages on his arms, you could hardly tell he had Elazar. He was always positive, peaceful, and kind. Later, we both entered the academia, and he became a Ratawahis Dastur.
If I remember correctly, that's a pretty high position.
Yes, he really was that smart. But before long,
Have to start manually
the
advancing.
Elazar got worse and led to some serious complications. After that, he became bedridden. He received treatment in the hospital, but had to abandon his research.
So I invented a
I
children's
would go
card
see
game to
him
make
in the
him feel better.
hospital every day, even though he said there was no need for me to visit so often.
He must have been worried that he was taking time from your own research.
I know, but I couldn't bear to just leave him like that.
He was clearly the smarter of the two of us. We would have some free time whenever I visited him, so we took some cards and started painting them. Over time, those cards became the basis for Genius Invocation TCG.
A game that was born from friendship and terminal illness.
It's not only a game. When we were designing it, I deliberately incorporated some theoretical knowledge of the elements. I was originally waiting for him to recover, so we could study the subject together. But in the end...
Aw, don't be sad. Genius Invocation TCG is the result of your research together. Not to mention, a lot of people are enjoying it now.
After he passed away, I tried to play the game with someone else. But every time I looked up, all I could see was his silhouette. It was as if he was still sitting there at the table. I know it was all in my head, though.
Or was it?
Paimon understands. Paimon wouldn't ever be able to get used to being away from the Traveler. Paimon would probably find herself talking to the wind, as if the Traveler could hear.
Yes,
I wish I were
everyone
dead when
else
I'm
has
with you,
told me that I
Paimon.
have to move on and embrace the fun of Genius Invocation, saying that I'm one of its creators. But to be honest, without Gulob, what meaning does the game have anymore?
Garvapidum? Perhaps you should see what your friend sent you in the package.
Right. What's this? A letter?
My dear friend, you must be wondering why I'm leaving you a letter like this. It's because...
Hey, Gulob, I'm here. How are you feeling today? I gotta tell you, I had an idea for another card last night. Huh? What's that you're writing?
It's nothing.
Okay. Anyway, up for a game?
You don't have to visit every day, you know. You should be focusing on your work at the academia.
Hey, enough of that. I'll keep visiting until you've fully recovered. Besides, I can't stand most of the folks at the academia anyway. Hey, it's your turn.
This is unrealistic.
Gulob,
Why aren't there dice
you okay?
scattered all over the bed?
Garvapidum, you must understand. My Elazar.
Hey, don't talk like that. You just need some more rest.
It's because you won't come to terms with the fact that I don't have long left. Guess what?
Why does one of the cards, Catherine? Because this game technically commits massive invasion of privacy.
Really?
By basing
That's
all of
great
its
news.
cards off of actual
Yeah.
people.
I've even made a device to help people find other players nearby. Here, this one's for you. This way, you'll be able to keep playing even after I'm...
Just stop! You're gonna get better, you hear me? I don't need this thing. I don't want it!
I imagine the casket of tomes I gave you is probably gathering dust in a corner somewhere. So, this is my last
I have
gift to you.
Ligma!
I'm sorry that I could only give it to you now. Do you remember when we first met? You were the only one willing to be friends with the kid with Elazar. Now, it's my turn to help you make some new friends. This way, I'll always be by your side, my friend.
Gulob. That rascal. He was always this way.
I haven't played much Genius Invocation myself, All I know is that it has brought joy to a lot of people.
As a true TCG player put it, the game allows many people to meet others, make friends, and experience the joy of dueling together.
That's right! We've seen that firsthand on our journeys recently. Paimon could tell you those stories if you're interested.
Thank you all for your kind words.
No one's ever really gone.
You're right. Gulab. Is that what you were thinking when you left this letter? I've always kept your casket of tomes with me. It was so special for you to draw me a card like this. What a waste it is to never have used it. If he were here now, I know he'd say, "Hey friends, how about a game of Genius Invocation
I know
TCG?
he'd say.
Well,
Awkward pause.
What do you say?"
I'd be happy. But not actually. So this quest is just Agito. What? No. What about that was
Seems to
Agito?
be feeling better. Paimon even saw him crack a smile when he was playing just now.
It always takes time to heal from pain from the past, but I think this is a good start for his road to recovery.
Yeah, it was a good thing that Kirara kept track of that package, even when they were unable to deliver it.
When my boss asked me to take care of it, I had a feeling that it must somehow be delivered. I couldn't just let it be abandoned.
Would you say that was your yokai intuition?
Deadbeat ending. That wasn't the worst thing in the world.
I'm not sure. I guess I just
It was
didn't want to let the
NPC
Sender
heavy, but
sentiment go
what?
to waste like that.
Anyway, I think this is where we'll say goodbye.
Oh. Are you going back to Fontaine now?
That's right. Who would have guessed that I'd still get such a quality story after the tournament had finished? It's going to take me a few days just to draft the articles alone. Oh, by
At
the
least
way,
we got Charlotte. We got
I still haven't
Charlotte.
had the chance to interview you two all this time. After all that we've witnessed on this journey together, do you have anything you'd like to say?
Made a lot of new friends.
Yeah! You could say the best thing we got out of this adventure was the new friends we made.
I understand. I'll be sure to work your comments into my exclusive news piece. Just be sure to buy a copy of the Steambird when you visit Fontaine.
How much further away is
I should get ready
Fontaine?
to head back to Inazuma. I still have to report everything to my boss.
Check my calendar. I was gonna say, yeah, see you in Fontaine. See you in, see you in August, honey. Good God.
Will do. I'm sure we'll all see each other again soon.
Oh dear.
And maybe we'll play Genius Invocation TCG if we have the chance.
I mean, I guess there's a chance she could show up again before then. Like, we might get some kind of interlude quest in, 3.8, but... I know June is literally an hour, but still. Alright. That was cute. That one was alright. Got to see quite a few people again. Got to meet our first Fontaine character proper. Oh, right, I still gotta do games. Better than others. I think I like the last one a little better. Like, I don't think I'm ever gonna do a Genshin event tier list. But just from personal memory, I think I actually kind of like the last one with Kave a little better. Kave and Hakai. But that was fine. Kirara's also cute. She's neat. A solid bottom line? Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty. Mind my, Oh. Messy quest log aside, fucking, don't worry. Most of this nonsense is just for the goddamn world quest that never fucking ends. That I don't want to fucking finish, because the puzzles are bullshit. And I just don't give a shit, but, should be caught up with everything. Yeah, did Baju's, did Mia's. Did that. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good besides the hangout events, which I guess I might try and do tomorrow? Those things end up lasting quite a while.
I'll have another talk with him.
At least the ones unless they've streamlined it since then, so they're less tedious. But I do want to go ahead and get those done, so I guess we'll be back tomorrow and do that. Yeah, mini games I'll do off screen. That I'm not worried about. Yeah, don't mind me just thinking. I'm like, good God, there really is gonna be there really is gonna be no content for the rest of this patch, is there? Oh boy. All right, it's fine. More time to save.
There's no rush.
More time to save for Judge Daddy, and whoever else catches my eye from Fontaine. Yu-Gi-Oh! After Dark? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we can watch some actual Yu-Gi-Oh! But all right. Yeah, I'll at least try and get started on the Hangouts tomorrow. I don't know if we'll be able to finish all 3 of them.
Good deeds.
It is 3 I have at this point, right? Yeah, 3 of them that I have not touched. Try to get all those done. If we can't, then may have to hold off on whatever's not done, because yeah, Friday I will be getting back to Fire Emblem Engage, as I desperately want that game to not exist. But if it does have to exist, be done with it, at least. So we'll see how that goes. Alrighty. I'ma stop rambling. But yeah, that was a cute one. Complete either Farazan or Kaveh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if we can only do 1 or 2 of them tomorrow. I'm not sure who we're gonna do first. I'll probably let people decide, but we'll see. We'll get it done eventually. I'm almost there. Not like I've got an overwhelming amount of content in this game right now.
All will be placed upon the scales.
Shush, we'll get it finished one way or another. Alrighty, thank you all very much for joining me. Special thanks to Fusion, Ninja, Go-Kart tier patrons, Vroom Vroom. If you want to help support Paimon shutting the fuck up, check out the links in the description. Love you guys. Nighty night.